Please stay tuned as the stream is being set up and the Monterey Sports Network's broadcast will begin shortly. Please stay tuned as the stream is being set up and the Monterey Sports Network's broadcast will begin shortly.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for football on the mountain. Wildcat fans, get on your feet and welcome your Monterey Wildcats.
Hello Wildcat Nation and welcome to another Monterey High School sporting event. Please stay tuned for the Monterey Drugs pregame show as the Monterey Sports Network will bring you all the play-by-play action from the First Volunteer Bank broadcast booth immediately after a word from our sponsor.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. Looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
Okay, folks, welcome here to the Medley field tonight. We got our Monterey Wildcats going to take on the Waverly Central High School Tigers. We're sitting high atop the field in the beautiful press box we have up here. There's got quite a few guests and got some things going on tonight, so we're going to start the pregame show a little early. Mr. J.J. Reels just walked in the door. I think he's got a report from Coach Hughes going to talk to us about. Couldn't catch him.
He was in pregame mode.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, he's like that. You got to leave him alone. That's for sure.
I was in a buggy.
Yep. Let's go ahead and put your headset on. I've already started the pregame show, so.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Hear you good.
What's going on, Mr. Wiley? Good. Trying to catch my breath from walking up the bleachers.
That's pretty good little walk up here. Tonight was Mr. Neil Markham is in Florida, enjoying his spring break with his family, and so tonight we're going to have JJ and Michael Cooper's going to do play-by-play tonight. And we may have a special guest or two come through too. So, and as usual, Wayne will be on the camera. Wayne, the beard, cameraman Brown. Ray Lee's going to do stats. He may be down here with us in the press box tonight. I think him and Wayne talked about it a little bit. So, let's see. We hope to have, and I've received confirmation from Coach Linus Martin. He's going to be up in our second segment tonight and talk to us a little bit about what we can expect with our new basketball coach, but high school basketball. He coaches the boys, so hopefully he's scheduled to be up around 6 o'clock. So we'll turn him loose and hear the good report from him. Jeff Elrod's gonna give us a report on volleyball. Looks like Well, I ain't gonna steal his thunder. I'll let him. It's kind of a surprise to me, but he'll be up later and talk about volleyball. Then we got Joey Hoover, Wayne Brown, and Ray Lee. We'll talk about the 5th and 6th grade Berks Panthers basketball. Their last game is tonight. JJ, they played 10 games.
I saw they've been tearing it up the last couple games.
If they win this one, it'll be 7-3.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, the 3 losses was early in the season. Yeah. I think it was within the first 5 games, and they've been on a tear since then.
Yeah, they beat one team like 38-5 or something. It was.
Yeah, well, they beat them up there 50-2. So
yeah, it was a whooping.
Yeah, that was Crab Orchard. They barely did have a team.
Crab Orchard is about as big as a gnat.
Yeah, that's one of my grandbabies.
I'm surprised they even got a school up there. It's so small,
That my grandbabies go up there.
Okay.
She's Peanut Natalie Face. She's 8th grader, and then Dylan's a 5th grader, and I think Jacob's no, he's not 5th, 4th grader, and Jacob's 2nd grader.
Okay,
so they're loaded up there.
Yeah.
And then later on in the show, Ray Lee's gonna come in and talk to us a little bit more about golf. We want to brag on social media again. It's taken off, and we never did think it'd get as many followers as we have. We got 893 Facebook followers, and our posts have reached over 1,500 folks.
If you out there and you're watching this, listening to it, and you ain't following us, you're gonna get a timeout.
Yeah,
it's bad.
Right, get reprimanded pretty hard.
Yeah.
We
know where you live at.
Right. Let's see. Over 1,500 folks has been reached by our posts since the last football game.
That's 1,500 people that could be followers or subscribers.
Right. Yep. We're waiting. It grows some every week.
Yeah.
So it's been doing really well.
I'll share it on my Facebook page. I got over 3,000 people following me or whatever. Friends are following or whatever. Hopefully, let's get over 1,000 in that, folks.
That'll work. We're just 107 away.
Yeah, there ain't no reason why we can't do it.
And then we got 460 people, subscribers on YouTube. Which
that went up since the last week.
It's going up about every week. I get emails every time we have subscribers. As we've had 3,380 viewers on 5 Monterey High School football games.
That's pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, and average it's an average of around 676 viewers a game. The York game still holds the record, and it's growing pretty much every week. It's up to 893 now.
Just talk about this broadcast we're doing. I was coming up here a minute ago, and there was a young man down there, and he said, "Hey, JJ." I said, "Hey, how you doing, buddy?" He said, "Good. You going to do the pregame?" I said, "Yeah." He says, "You guys are phenomenal."
Oh, that's
I said,
awesome.
"Well, I truly appreciate that. We don't know what we're doing. We're just talking."
I've had a lot of people brag on me about the pregame, how good, smooth it's going and stuff.
I'm just happy to be able to help out.
Well, you're doing a good job, and we appreciate you being up here. I tell you what, let's take a break right quick, and I want to talk to you about something off air. And we'll be back on right after a word from our pregame sponsor. We'll play a couple of commercials.
So what you're saying is I'm going to timeout?
No,
okay.
It ain't nothing like that.
Okay.
I just want to talk to you for the next segment.
Oh, okay.
But y'all hang in here with us, and we'll be back as soon as we play a couple of commercials.
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customer Share Program.
Welcome back, Monterey Sports Network fans. That sounded weird. Network fans. That sounds funny. I'm eating gummy bears up here. Ain't had no supper yet, so wait till a little break here in a bit. Brandon's over there, got some Taco Bell. Didn't bring me none. He ain't listened to me anyways. Oh, Larry Wiley come up here eating Subway. Brandon's eating Taco Bell. All right, when we close the blinds, Brandon don't want me seeing him eating over there. We're waiting on Coach Linus Martin to come up. He'll be up here in a little bit. Yeah, it'll be about 6 o'clock or so. We got about 6 minutes. Just looking out here on the field, Waverly's got some pretty good-looking athletes. You see them? Yeah, they're well, I think they're ranked sixth in the state. Well, there's several different. Max Prep's got them 11th. Coach T's got them at 17th. They have a pretty good history. Had 22 playoff appearances, making the playoffs 11 the last 7 years straight. So they're pretty stout. You know, they're going through a hard time right now. That's where all the flooding was at down in Waverly. So they're just happy to play football. This is one of those games that just kind of hopped into our lap at the last minute. We had a cancellation, and Waverly called, and they just want to play football. Do what? Yeah, this will be a good challenge for us. I think we're going to beat them. This is my thoughts on it. The way we've been playing last week was kind of an anomaly because we had all our second and third stringers in there. So they scored a couple touchdowns. Probably all the touchdowns wouldn't have been scored against our defense. So I think we're going to be pretty in good position with these guys. I'm looking. I was reading. I got sidetracked. But talking to Coach Hughes last week, he said this is going to be a challenge. They're a really good team. Got a lot of good athletes, and they're just hungry to play football. So we'll see what happens tonight. I think we're going to have a good game. Hopefully we'll be able to do Neil justice because he's not here. He's a normal play-by-play guy. I think Michael will do well. And I'll just talk about what I see and what I think, which is what I normally do anyways. We got a coach on the field eyeballing the other team right now, trying to get an idea of what they look like. I thought that as big a school they'd have a lot more players. Everybody may not be out yet, though. I don't think all of them are out yet, but there's only about – okay, they got about 15, looks like, on the field. Let me look at their roster real quick, see. Rick says they got 54 altogether. They got about a good 30, 35 on the roster with numbers. Then they got about 10 or so that don't have numbers. So they got a pretty good team. As big as a school, that's what I expect. They're Coach Hughes said, like us, we're the last team, student number-wise, that moved from 1A to 2A, and Waverly's the same way. They're the last school that moved up from 2A to 3A. So they're right at the cut line for what 2A and 3A is, just like we are. So they're going to have a good game. They got a kicker out here that's kicking about 40-yard field goals. Yeah. And, I mean, he's making them every time. So he's kicking from the 28, so it'd be 45 yards.
28?
Yeah.
It'd be 38 yards.
Yeah, 38, my bad. I was thinking of the 7 yards, so 20, 30, yeah, 40 yards. I mean, that's pretty impressive for a high school kicker. I mean, he's
hitting 40 yards.
Brandon Smith. Brandon Smith just brought me 2 packs of fire sauce. Can nothing with it. What am I supposed to do? Put that on my gummy bears? And Larry brought me some napkins. So you guys are awesome. You guys are just great.
Dip those napkins in the hot sauce. It'll cool them down.
Yeah. I tell you what, there's some good people right there. There's the rest of their team trotting out. Looks like they got about another 20 or that's probably defense. I think offensive special teams are what was out there now. They got some big old boys on their team. Do what? Yeah, we're waiting on Coach Linus Martin to come up here. Coach Michelle Farley, she's a girls coach, right? She's a girls coach. She can't be up here, but she sent us the thing. It's her outlook on the 2021-2022 basketball season. It says we have several returning players from last year, including Adeline Klaus, Jordan Walker, Beyonce Johnson, which are all seniors, and returning juniors Lindsay Wright, Sally Markham, Allie Benjamin, and Zoe Gore. You also get to see some new face playing on our team, and they have several new additions. In their first year playing as a Lady Wildcat, junior Abby Sasser and junior Gracie Hastings complete the upperclassmen roster for our team. Underclassmen Katie Hopkins, Allie Novak, Anna Riddle, Lydia Phillips, and Carly Wright are all eager to get signed to start their first year in the Wildcat Den as well. It says, I've been amazed at all the hard work and dedication that our team has put in during the summer and preseason. Our biggest focus was trying to change the dynamic of the team and their overall mindset of the game and what it takes to be successful. Instilling confidence and encouraging positivity has pushed this team forward in their journey to success. During the summer, my assistant coach, Will Putman, and I saw many positive improvements in how these girls gelled as a team. Coming into the summer, we faced several challenges that we had to overcome. The returning players had to adapt to a new coaching staff, new players were coming in to join the team, and the girls were learning how to work together and adapt to these changes as a whole. As a coaching staff, we can honestly say that we were very proud of what we saw from our team. It was a challenging start. It was a challenge starting out and working together, but the outcomes we had were worth it. Our team won several games against some good teams this summer. The rest of our games consisted with losses only ranging between 3 and 14 points. As coaches, this is a big growth for us given the previous losing percentage that this team has faced in previous years. As a coach, this shows me that our girls are ready to make a change and are setting big goals for the outcomes of this upcoming season. Some of the teams that we played during the summer, we'll be seeing again during our regular season. I'm excited to see how these matchups will go. It is definitely going to be an exciting season for these girls, and we want everyone to come out and support this team. It looks like that's a good thing. The coaches are excited. Players are coming together as a team. I think they're going to have a good season this year. Yeah, I think our producer is ready to throw something at me to go to break, so we'll see you back here in a minute.
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Welcome back, Wildcat fans, here on the Monterey Sports Network. I'm your host, JJ Reels, and we're here in the pregame with Monterey High School basketball coach Linus Martin. Coach Martin, glad to have you here, and first time meeting you, and as an alumni of the Wildcats and you know, a 4-year letterman on the basketball team, I'm excited for what you're going to bring to Monterey and the upcoming season. What do you think about this upcoming season and the players you got?
Well, I appreciate you having us. This is a blessing for me and my family to be here. I love Monterey High School. I love the town of Monterey. It's been nothing but good people, administration, teachers, the coaches that I work with. It's just been an awesome experience, and really looking forward to trying to pick up where Coach West, man, he's done it's big shoes to fill.
Absolutely.
It's not like it's something easy to walk into. It's a tough situation. It's a job I relish the opportunity. The things he did at Monterey are unbelievable. Getting to the state tournament 2 out of the last 3 years, and the things he was able to do, and the type of person he is, and the type of person he's been in the community. To me, he's always been Monterey, and kind of what you exemplify is just a good human being is just as good as he was a coach. So those are things and qualities that I enjoy that has made me feel welcome here.
Absolutely. You know, Coach West, like you said, he's going to be big shoes to fill, hard shoes to fill.
Without a doubt.
You know, he was a couple years older than me. I played ball with him a couple years. You know, right over there, you look out the window, that's where he grew up. You know, they grew up in a, you know, not a good situation, but, you know, look what he's done with his life, and, you know, what he's done with his team. It's just phenomenal.
Well, we went to school together at Tech, so that's probably where we got our first, you know, acquaintance of each other. We're both about the same age. We're both old. I'm 48, and I think he's around 48, 49.
Yeah.
So, I don't like to talk about that. I'll never feel old. You're as old as you feel. But Adam is I knew a lot about his upbringing, how hard he works, how much more special those things are for him. And he's got a tremendous family. You know, his boys they're not just good basketball players, they're great kids.
Yeah,
his
for
wife,
sure.
And everybody associated with him is just, you know, I can't say good things enough about him, and you truly mean it, because that's just who he is.
Right.
He put me in a position in school. I'd call it hard, but and I probably wouldn't be very good at it if it wasn't him there supporting me and helping me through it. He never says a word that comes across as anything other than, you know, hey, coach, you got this and stuff. So those are the things that keep me working hard and motivated to try to do some great things like he's done.
What about your coaching career?
Coaching career, I think I was a head coach at DeKalb for maybe 17 years. I want to think 2002-03 was my first year. Our coach resigned at DeKalb about my third year in. I think it was like he had coached 3 games that year, and we finished 12-11 or something that year. First game ever was Jackson County. I think I finished up 276 and 203. We've played in some tough districts. I was telling people that the other day. I think most of my losses come between Upperman and Livingston.
Yeah.
And they've had some phenomenal basketball teams. But those things you've learned to do things better and learn from your mistakes and try to be a better coach and just try to be a better person, and just trying to put that in the community and stuff and be kind of what they've already had, and hopefully you fit right in.
Yeah, absolutely. What kind of offense and defense, you play a lot of zone, man-to-man.
That's what somebody asked a question. I'm not set on one certain thing. I think it fits the means of your team.
Right. And also the team you're playing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I'm not, some are so gung-ho that, we're going to play man or we're going to play zone. We're going to fit whatever gives us the best opportunity to win. If that means we get it up and down the floor and try to score, we score and we press and we trap. If we can't do that, then we need to slow it down and fit our needs. I just, that's just the way I feel is, giving our team a chance in the fourth quarter to win a basketball game is what your job is as a coach, and put the kids in the best position to succeed. And,
absolutely.
And see their best qualities come out and let them – they got to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you can do is coach them, get them to that point, and let them do the rest.
Yeah. What about offense? You run a up-tempo or you like slow it down?
Oh, if I could prefer, it'd be up and down. I like – I'm all about possessions, getting shots, getting trapped, pressing, getting the game up and down. If you got those type of kids, but – sometimes I can't sit here and tell you, that what we have right now is that's what we're going to play. And it's going to be time will tell, trying to figure out depth-wise, kids understanding their role. That's the biggest thing you run into. That's
for sure.
It's probably hard for a kid to understand, I'm not the guy that shoots it 10 times a game.
Right.
Coaches don't want me doing that. But mom and dad does. But, those are the things that once you get a team that, and coaches had that, the teams that buy in the most and do their job and they understand their role are the teams that are the most successful, and they'll get the best results at the end of the day. And that's when you got something special.
That's something I talked about with Joey Hoover, coaches at the basketball, junior high JV team over there at Burks. That was the biggest thing we talked about was buy-in. Once those kids bought into what they were teaching them and everything, they started winning games. What'd you say, Rick? They're 7-3 now.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. They started off rough, and then they just bought in and came alive. And Coach Brad Swaffer talked about the junior high football team doing the same thing.
Well,
that buy-in is the biggest thing. If you get that buy-in, you're going to be successful.
And the thing about buying in, when that happens? When you win.
Yeah.
If you don't win, they ain't buying in. I don't care what you do or how you say it or how you practice. Once you get some good results, it's just like losing weight. You say you're going to work a little harder, but when there ain't no results, it's kind of one of those things. And Coach Hoover's had good results this year. I feel blessed that I coach a couple AAU teams that we started a couple years ago, and Ray Lee, I've coached his kid, and he plays with my kid, and he's part of that program.
Yeah.
I like him being a part of that to get over with Coach and learn something from somebody different and give them something different and stuff like that. But it's been a great success for winning.
Yeah, Ray was here last week, and he and I played together for 3 years. He was a year behind me, and Coach Ferris. I don't know if you know Stacy Ferris.
Stacy Ferris, yeah.
He was our coach, and I tell you what, he's one of the hardest coaches that I've ever been around. And I know I talked to Ray, and he says he's got that same mentality because that's all he knows.
Well, we're hardcore. It's not mean. It's trying to get a point across in a different manner.
Right.
I've always good friends with Scott Hughes, and kind of come across the same way. We both demand a lot. We expect a lot. It's a lot of effort. Being coachable, those things will make a good kid. As long as the kid leaves the program a better human being, then we've done our job.
Yeah, for sure.
And I used to get caught up in wins and losses, and it is because that's what everybody expects. But there's more to it at the end of the day. If we can make them better, that'll probably at the end of the day make me feel better, especially if you win. But everybody wants to win, and that's all they ask you. So that's where the expectations of that are. They never ask, "How's that kid doing?"
Right.
The question is, "Did you win?"
Yeah, for sure.
So those are the expectations that everybody has. So,
yeah, and basically the thing with coaching kids is just loving on them. Let them know that you care about them.
Well, and you hit it. And this is not a phrase a lot of parents like. Tough love is not a thing that people want. But if they know you care and you're really trying to coach them, they'll turn you loose to do your job. And know at the end of the day, you were just trying to make him better.
Right.
And if you can realize that, and that's a hard thing to sell everybody because not everybody believes that. man, that's all he does is he yells at my kid all the time. But, man, he loves your kid too.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's just trying he sees something in him a little bit more than other people see, that if he can maximize his potential, then it's a win for everybody.
Yeah, for sure. I coached with Coach Looper with the baseball team for 6 years.
John? And
that's one of the things that, you got to let the kids know you care. That's the biggest thing. And the output you get from that, like you said, it's a tough love, but, there's times for being tough and there's time for, putting arm around and say, hey, look, this – you pull them to the side, and you might have to get in their hind end a little bit, but at the end of the day, they know you care about them, and they know that you're there on their side.
I agree. I mean, and the thing that's so hard with coach, every kid's different.
Mm-hmm.
What makes my kid tick may not make your kid tick.
Right.
I can't, so that's the juggling act you're doing sometime, with emotions of kids, and you got to understand that. So when people say, man, he coaches my kid, absolutely.
Right.
He does. And, and that's just the way it is. That there's a reason behind that, and my personal kid loves, and Ray's kid, because I've been around, they love it hard. But then I've got kids that, man, if you do it, they'll shell up. So you've got to be. It is, and it takes a little bit to learn, and because at the end of the day, you want the best for the kid, and that's all you're looking for.
Right. What's your outlook with the kids you got?
It's a good mix. It's a lot of youth. We got 20 kids on the team. Got 10 freshmen.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's the mix. I usually tend to sway that way or go that way to give them an opportunity to see, do they want to be a part of the program?
Right.
Are they willing to work next year to be better? What are they willing to give us? Because we're going out on we're giving some of them a chance that probably didn't deserve a chance, but I think you can that year. I think we've got 6 seniors, so we lose a good bunch of kids there. And then you got 2 sophomores and 2 juniors, so that's your mix of 20 kids.
Next year you're going to be starting. You're going
to have to start some younger kids.
Yeah, you're going to have sophomores that are going to be playing crucial minutes because you're losing a lot. You're going to only have 4 upperclassmen.
You lose. Silas is probably one of your best kids coming back. He's worked extremely hard. I've been proud of him. Lowhorn's worked hard in the weight room. Brandon Dillon has been a lot better. Off-season work. It's just a lot of kids that you count on, and you got some football kids that aren't, Byron and Chandler, that you're going to count on later on, and a lot of other seniors. It's just I can't tell you where they're going to fit in right now because I really don't know. We haven't been on the court, and so till we go play, I think our preseason we go to Van Buren and we open up with a preseason Warren County and DeKalb, and that's going to be. That's 2 good games, and that's what we wanted. It's challenge them. Let's make it hard. Let's see if we can handle it. Who's best suited for the situation, and just kind of go from there. But it's a weird mix of kids, and you got to get those younger kids ready for next year too in the process because you're going to really have to count on them.
Yeah, you was talking about Brandon Dillon. Coached him in baseball. He's a different kind of kid. And, he's a good kid. Don't get me wrong, but just a quick story. Before I got COVID, I was going to the gym just about every night up here. And he walked in the door. I never expected to see him walk in the gym, but he was in there working out, working hard, which that says a lot about him, and his character.
I'll tell you a story. You got one on Brandon. I got probably it's just as good. Probably. And I told this to somebody, and I truly meant it. This is probably my 22nd year coach. He is the hardest kid I've ever coached.
Mm-hmm. I believe
He's the hardest to get him to understand things, to realize things, to really put a lot on him. More expectations. Can he handle it?
Mm-hmm.
Can he control his temper? Can he control his attitude? Those are things I don't allow. And, and it was a heart-to-heart. And he'd tell you the same thing. It's either you do it or you don't.
Right.
And you're either with us or you're not.
Yeah.
And if you do it, you're a great player. And if you're not, then somebody else is going to have to fill your shoes.
For sure.
But he come in about 35 pounds overweight. He gained that much weight, and he looked bad.
Yeah.
He looked bad. So now go look at him, the work he's putting in the weight room. He's running. He's not complaining. He's kind of trying to help lead. He's changed his attitude. That's all we're asking for.
Absolutely.
So I love the kid. If he brings it, I'll take him over any guard in the district.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't, then That's what you're getting.
Yeah, might be some suicides or something.
Oh man, probably.
We're gonna have to go to a break here in a minute. Coach, definitely appreciate you coming up, and I look forward to the season.
Yes, sir.
I'll be around. And if you have an alumni basketball game,
you in?
Absolutely,
well, that's
man.
what I'm talking
Absolutely. I want to go out there and beat up on some of these young kids.
Before we go to break, Coach, is there, and I ain't trying to put you on the spot, is there something that you might want to just tell the audience from your heart that you want them to know about?
So Rick's back here asking Coach Martin real quick that if he wants to tell the audience something from his heart about what's coming up and everything. So, and about him, whatever you want to talk about, open mic.
People probably don't know this. I've got a great wife, first of all. I've got 5 kids. I've got 3 of them here tonight. I left my 2, the easiest ones, at home, which is I've got a daughter, 15, that goes to Cookville. I got a son that's 7th grade and 5th grade that go to Prescott. I got a kindergarten kid that's at Capshaw, and I got a 2-year-old I got with me tonight, and she goes to Lighthouse Learning Academy. So it's 5 kids that range from 2 to 15, and to have that much support, to have that makes it. I couldn't do what I do. Well, and that's what 2 years ago. That's why I got out, because I wasn't able to spend time. And then the whole point was my kids started missing gym. Why are we not in the gym? Why are we not going to the gym? So it's just, I was like, man,
that's what they grew up knowing.
That's what they knew, and I missed it, and I didn't know how much I liked it till I didn't have it. And so when Coach West called last year, man, I was like, he's got to be kidding. This got to be a joke. It can't be for real. But I was like, man, this is the greatest situation that I could have walked in. And people don't believe it, but I've been here since 2013 in Putnam County. I played baseball at Tech from 93 to 96. That's not something anybody knows that I led her during that time.
Was you there, Coach King, from Kevin King?
Kevin was there. Kevin's older than I am, but I was with Mark Mayberry, Brian Dudney. Those were the 2 that about 96 is when I left, and 97 was Mark. And so those things and able to do, I've been in Putnam County since 2013, and I always said, man, Monterey's going to be a job for somebody one day. Because if you can get the kids and you get kids and you can develop it, it's a great place.
Right.
And look at the facilities. There's nobody around. Who's better?
Nobody.
So you're getting a mix of, you got great teachers, you got great people, you got great coaches, you got great administration, you got great people that do all the things they do. Why would you not be here?
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm blessed. So
yeah, that's what everybody says. They're blessed to be here.
Well, I appreciate it. I think he's trying to get me down right there.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Rick said that Coach Martin is definitely a keeper, and I agree.
They may not say that after a few games. They may be like, where did we get this guy from? It changes.
All right. Well, Rick's throwing gummy bears at me, so let me get off of here. Coach, appreciate you. You're welcome anytime to come up.
Rick, thank y'all for having me.
All right. We're going to break. See y'all in a bit.
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
Welcome back to the Monterey Sports Network pregame show. We're showing 37 minutes on the clock to kick off. Both teams are out on the field warming up. They're looking pretty. It's going to be a great game. Monterey's in purple and white tonight. Who are we playing? Waverly.
Central.
Waverly Central. They're in all black with blue and blue helmets. Pretty sharp uniforms.
Yeah, they look good. They look pretty athletic out there, too.
Yeah,
so it's going to be a tough match for these Wildcats tonight.
It's going to be a good game. We are here with Mr. Jeff Elrod. He's our roving reporter. He does a little bit of everything for us. He'll do some games here and there, and he's here to report on Monterey volleyball. What you got, Jeff?
Well, this week we've kind of come back in. We had a rough week last week, had 2 losses. Kind of come back in trying to get back on everything. On Tuesday night, the 28th September, both the JV varsity squads traveled over to Harriman to take on the Lady Blue Devils. Lady Blue Devils is a very good volleyball program. The JV squad come in wanting to keep their record of winning in the month of September and avenge a loss from earlier in the season, but they also came in a little disadvantaged. One of the star JV players, Kendall Franz, was out with an injury, so it kind of put them in a disadvantage early, had to shuffle some people around. The JV squad struggled early. They then rebounded to come back in each set, but came up a little short in both, losing those sets 19-25 and 20-25 respectively. That gave the Lady Blue Devils the match. And then the varsity came out trying to get back at the Lady Devils. They continued their struggles, seemed to focus a little bit with little bit of focus and all in those games. Come out and lost the first 3 sets to get swept 14-25, 12-25, and 13-25 to continue in their late season slump. After that, we ended up traveling on Thursday, September the 30th to Oliver Springs. You can't get there from here.
That's a haul.
Take on the Lady Bobcats. Knew that was going to be a hard-fought game. Last time we played them, it went to 5 sets. It didn't disappoint as far as a good volleyball game. JV squad come out strong, though, got back to their full ways of winning and swept the first 2 sets to win the match 25-13, and then came out in the second set ready to play. They scored 7 unanswered points before they let the Lady Devils even score. Then they scored another 10 points before they let them score a second time, being up 17-1 before they even put their second point on the board. They continued out that game and ended up winning that set 25-7 to take the match.
Wow.
Then that brings them, that was their last game of the season. The JV Lady Cat season is over, but their final record was 11-3, which is not too bad.
That's a pretty good record right there.
Yeah, they played hard. I think they could have given Harriman a run for their money if we'd have had the full squad there. Everybody wasn't shifted around on Monday night or on Tuesday night. May have even been able to improve that a little bit. But that brings us to the varsity. The varsity squad came out trying to get some momentum back after a streak of 3 losses, which is very uncharacteristic of them this season. But they suffered 3 in a week and a half, 3 straight losses. They come out strong in the first set, taking it 25-13. Struggled early in the second set, but came back and rebounded and took that 25-20 to take a 2-0 lead in the match. Lady Bobcats weren't done just yet. They rallied in the third and fourth sets, taking them 18-25, 13-25 respectively. The Lady Wildcats seemed to struggle, seemed to have a little bit of loss of focus on them third and fourth sets. And the Lady Bobcats were hopped up for a very loud hometown crowd there for senior night, and then their whole football program was there cheering them on. And they just was able to feed on that and do really well in those 2 sets. So it come into the 5th set for everything. This is probably a game that was going to determine the 4th and 5th seeds. So they come out strong into that, and they got up a little bit early, 2 or 3 points early, and then they went back and forth point for a while till they finally got a late game surge and ended up winning that game 15-12 to return to their winning ways. That brings the varsity Lady Cats to a 9-5 record for the season, and the same record also for district play, since every game was a district game this year. All 8 teams in our district, counting 7, not counting us. The think this is probably one of the best records that our Lady Wildcats have ever had in volleyball, if not the best. Now, our next action will come Monday, October 4th at 6 o'clock. It's the first round of the district tournament. The first round is hosted at the higher seed. The Wildcats finished 4th in our district, and they will host a game right here at the MHS Troy Faust Memorial Gym. And now all you people out there listening, we need a lot of support here for these girls that night. They got to play Oliver Springs again. Both games have been 5 sets. It's not a given game. We're going to have to play hard to win that game.
We need that hometown people here to get that buzz going like they had down there.
So if you're out looking for something to do on Monday night, you need to come out and support these ladies. I mean, they're doing good. We got a football team we're talking about doing good out here, but these volleyball ladies are out there doing good too.
Yeah, they are.
If they can win Monday night, they'll play again at let's see, let me look at my bracket here. They'll play again at 5 o'clock on Tuesday night, the winner of the Harriman and Greenback game. So, we got hopefully at least 2 good nights of volleyball up here. Hopefully, we're hoping for 3. So we hope we can get a good crowd out to support these. And all of the semifinal and final games will be played here at the Troy Faust Memorial Gym in Monterey. So, good week to come out and watch some volleyball here. Even if you ain't watching the Cats, you can watch some good volleyball up here and support our program, because our program will get the proceeds from that. And I think that pretty much covers it right now. But these ladies need some support, and all I can say right now is let's show those Tigers who's the top cat tonight.
Yeah, we're going to go to break, and we'll be back here in just a minute.
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. Looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats! Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program.
All right, we are back here on the Monterey Sports Network. Thanks, Jeff Allrod, for coming in talking volleyball. Michael Cooper, he's going to be our play-by-play guy tonight. He just walked in. Nice of you to join us finally. Here, let me turn his mic on.
There you go. Good to see you.
You too. We're going to talk about the region. You want to do the trip around the region since you're here?
I can. First place in the region, Oneida is tied with the Monterey Wildcats. Always a tough team, usually year in, year out, usually undefeated throughout the regular season, get to about the first or second round of the playoffs. And they play Rockwood tonight for a big region game, which could boil down to second or third. Monterey could be in that boat, depending on how they play down there in Oneida in 2 weeks. That'll be a big region matchup. Score with York and Wartburg will also be a good game tonight. Those right there, Wartburg's down. They usually play tough, but, York could play tough as well. So you could, for sure, just depending on who they got healthy as well, could go a lot of different ways. And let's see, Rockwood beat Harriman last week. Now, that's an in-county matchup, and Rockwood's got a little more talent here. Yeah. Now, that's the oldest rivalry in the state, and I understand that why. Jermaine Copeland was there in Harriman, and Harriman made that one statement. It hasn't been the same since, right. but Rockwood's got talent, and they'll be fine coming up. It should be, if we look around the region, it should be Monterey, Oneida,
Right.
Rockwood, and then Wartburg should be right there.
That's what I'm thinking too.
So it should be interesting. York was defeated by Stone Memorial last Friday. And then one of the teams to pick up a region and berth playoffs and will finish out their season and watch playoff games at home. So basically to summarize, there's 2 games in the region tonight, which is Rockwood, Oneida, Wartburg, and York. And then you got Monterey and Waverly.
Right.
So you've got a 3A school and a 2A school. First time playing each other.
Right.
Waverly's got a ton of talent.
And it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a slobber knocker, as they say.
It's going to be a slobber knocker, but you're going to have to contain the speed of Waverly. You do that kind of how you did with Rockwood, you've got a chance.
For sure. And the way they've been playing every game this year, there's not a team that they play that they can't beat. If they come out and play the way they play, not make silly mistakes and, turn the ball over, create turnovers, they can play with anybody.
Their offensive line showed a lot in that Rockwood game.
Right.
No holding calls.
That's awesome.
How amazing do you get no holding calls at all in a game? I mean,
for sure.
Especially against Rockwood, who had some big line, faster speed. I mean, that's cohesiveness.
Yeah.
That's playing together. Cole Elrod, freshman playing center. It's pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. Forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, I'll think of it in a few minutes. But, it's going to be an interesting night in the region. This game here is going to be probably one of the games of the night around the state. I just have that feeling. You have Monterey where I think we're ranked in every poll. Waverly's ranked in every poll for 3A. We're 2A. So they're a little bit bigger school than we are, but it don't matter. When you get on the field and you start playing and you match up and you create those matchups to give you an advantage, that's when it happens. You see the outcomes of what they're trying to do. So
right, and Waverly has played good teams. They played Peabody last year, who won the state title not once but twice in 2 years. And Peabody's got tons of talent just about every year. Them and Union are about pretty close to each other.
Yeah.
So Waverly knows what good football looks like. So coming in tonight, they're going to say we know what good football looks like. So does Monterey.
Yeah,
they both should be ready to go.
Yeah, for sure. And looking at their roster, they got a pretty good mix of. I counted earlier, 40 players dressed out tonight. They got a lot of seniors, so they've got a lot of experience. They don't have a lot of juniors, don't look like, but a lot of sophomores and freshmen. But just like us, we're going to rely on those seniors. We're going to lean on them to be the leaders to do what we need to do to go out there and win the game. So it's like I said, it's just going to be a good game. I'm excited, and I'm just blessed to be in this position to be able to talk about it and hopefully share with you all what's going on and let Michael tell you what play-by-play, and I'll just stand back here and say a bunch of nonsense like I always do.
That's all right. You get a little excited, too. We like to have Rick get excited every now and
then. When Rick grabs a headset, it's time then. He gets on it.
When he was at Rockwood, we were in the press box all the time. He'd get excited. He'd look over. I'm like, oh, what are they going to do over here? Rockwood fans. But you know what? It's just part of football. Yeah. You got to get excited. It's an emotional sport. So it'll be interesting tonight. I'm interested to see, too, with Waverly moving to 3A and being ranked third in the state right now in 3A, how they do going forward. And then Monterey, if you can win tonight and make that statement, where are you going to be ranked?
Yeah.
Because that's a huge wake-up call for a lot of teams around the state.
Yeah, for sure. Ray Lee just walked in. Hey, you ain't got time to eat that. You got to get up here and talk about golf real quick.
Who won the Ryder Cup? That's the question.
So I'm going to let Ray Lee jump on here. I ain't had no supper yet, so I'm going to go get me something to eat. And what color you got there? I don't know. Try now.
Am I here?
I'm
here.
All right.
I'm present and accounted for.
Joey Hoover's back there too. Joey, come up, talk about basketball. I'll give you my headset. There's another one here. I'm going to get something to eat. Hey, hurry up, man. I'm hungry.
Here, this is yours right here. Y'all can talk all you want. I'll get mine.
Mine's right there. Go ahead.
Oh, all right. Yeah, a little golf update report on how we did in the region with the high school. A little bit of a disappointment from what Pokey told me. Landon Raines, he had probably his worst round ever, he said, and just about since he's been playing golf. Shot a 97. JW carded a 98. With the girls, a little bit of a bright spot. Megan, she shot 100, but that was actually, she finished second overall. But the way they pick the girls that go to state is kind of based over the whole season, which I didn't really understand that. I mean, that's why you have a tournament. If you earn it, go play. You came in second, you shot the lowest score. It's not based on the whole season. If that's the case, then Landon probably could have got to go to state. So, a little weird to me, but they had a good turnout, played at Southern Hills. At least they got a few kids there, and Landon again as a freshman. So probably a little bit of nerves, a little bit of this and that, but you learn from it, move on, and got 3 more years to try to get there.
I love it, man. Golf in high school, man. That's where it's at, Good old time.
Great sport. Get scholarships, especially girls out there come out and play.
You ain't kidding. They're begging for girls that play golf.
Exactly, begging. So yeah, it's a great sport to have. But too, Joey, update us on our week with JV basketball. 5th and 6th grade has been an emotional roller coaster.
I heard you've been a little excited.
A little. We had 4 games and 1 scrimmage. We played. Let's see. Well, I can't remember who we were playing now. We played against Martin. Got a revenge game. We won against that one. We played Crab Orchard, won that game pretty well. Played Wilson in the scrimmage against some 6th, 5th, and 4th graders, and we won that one. Last night we played Martin. Yeah, we won that one, and we played White County again this evening over there at Burks, and unfortunately lost by 1. So
those are always tough.
Went down to the wire. It was an exciting ball game. We were down. Didn't come out with good effort at the beginning of the game, but fought back, and they played good. Give them their credit. At least we came back. We were down by I think almost 8 at one point, 6 or 8 points. So came back, fought hard.
Yeah.
Had the lead there for a little bit. It was just one of those games where the bounces didn't go our way. It hurts, but you move on.
So as a coach in that moment, they're so young. How do you coach them up right there? What are you telling them in the huddle? What's it look like?
You point out mistakes. You do, and then once you get that explained, and then you move on to the next thing that you got to cover. Whether it's we need to box out, we need to rebound harder, we need to drive to the basket. Because if you rely and you stay on the negative, you never get to the positive part. And that play is over. You got to move forward. Whether it's we're going to switch to running zone or whatever, just whatever it is. So we got to keep our heads in, and that's what we do. As coaches, we coach for the moment, but then we coach for a couple more seconds here and there. So the offenses that we run well. We changed a couple of things. We went man, and we run some 3-2 that we've been practicing on all week long. With these other things, and they played well. I mean, and they've had a great year. I mean, don't just take us as losses being one and gun. We are 6-3 or 6-4, but they could have been 7-3, sure. But overall, the improvement was out of this world. The experts' predictions. I think when we talked about it as coaches, hey, if we win 5 games, we're doing well. But we were in every game. Yeah. I think their highest differential was 12.
Yeah, it was 12, 14 points. So, I mean, that's a win in of itself right there. We're not getting blown out. We were in every ball game. And in every ball game. Mark game we lost, we had to lead 2.5 quarters, basically. So
we did.
A lot of kind of mindset change and getting the kids to practice harder. Kids were disappointed afterwards, but pointing out, like, you got to bring it in practice. We're trying to teach that mentality of practice is where you get better for games and not just playing hard in games and goofing off in practice. So it's a fine line. I mean, they learn, they hurt, which is good. It shows they care.
Yeah, you gotta hate losing. You gotta hate losing.
Yes, you gotta have that mentality. If you don't care after a game, then if you lose a game, something's wrong. Something's amiss. So all in all, a lot of fun.
It's always fun to beat a Cumberland County school. Nothing better than beating them.
Without a doubt. But came out, played hard with the 5th and 6th grade month. So it's
they've grown up. They've really grown as a team. I can't praise on them enough. They bring it all the time, and like Coach says, the good thing about it is if there is one, they bring it on game night. And we can work on things in practice all day long, but if we can't get out in the game, that's us. That's all. That's on us, So, and we brought that mentality. We're trying to change things to where, kids are doing the exact same things that they're doing in middle school as they're doing in high school. And Coach Linus Martin, I think, has got a good group coming up here. He's got one now, he's got the future looking bright. You know, we're going to have to start wearing shades, so the song goes, you know. So I'm proud of them. They're doing well. And I looked for this bunch, and I told them a few minutes ago, if we don't see you at the Glass House in about 6 years, something's bad wrong.
Yeah, no, I agree.
They have the potential of going to state. No kidding.
The talent here in Monterey, and it showed when West kind of brought that up here with basketball, and it's starting to grow more and more. And now football is getting there little by little and taking their chance. So I agree with you. 6 years, 7 years. I mean, you could get 2-peat, 3-peat.
We should be right there.
Especially with the facilities we have now. I mean, it was a huge blessing. The school, both schools. I mean, you know, second to none facility-wise. You know, I mean, it's unbelievable.
And we can't praise Heather Tinch and Diana Cook enough with, you know, Miss Farley and Mr. Butler and Mr. Novak here. We got a great administration. You know, everything we've asked of them, they've given us. So, I mean, you can't beat that.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll go out on a limb here, and from the old administration that was at Burks, it's a 180 degree. This is what this town, this school needed. You know, that change, and having Miss Tinch come up here, it's been a godsend compared to what it was before. It's night and day.
Sometimes you need that new blood in here just to kind of refire some things, and it helps sometimes.
You know, she's put it out there. She's showing the care for the kids, for the community, the school, you know, empowering them, encouraging them, and we haven't had that in years. We haven't had that in years, and now we got it, and that just speaks volumes, and it's just only going to get better. You know, the truth is the truth. You know, people can hate, people can whatever, but the truth is the truth. You know.
Hey, something about Miss Tinch. When she applied for the job, she came up and talked to me. No other candidate offered to do that, so that means that she cares about the community. She wants to know what's going on in the community.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that matters.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. That's total 180 from what we had before. So, you know, totally invested in the school and want to change that mindset.
I called Corby King and said, I don't know who the candidate is, but that's who I'd hire if I had a dog in the fight.
There you go.
And one other thing before we have to go to break or something, I'm going to offer this out here, and I'll just put it out here. I've been doing this for a long time. I have. Sometimes change is good, sometimes change is awful. But unfortunately, Josh couldn't be with us this year. He's got some family things he had to take care of, and that's what he's doing. I could not ask for two greater men. I don't care if he's staying here or not, than Ray Lee and Wayne Brown. They've got my back. I've had to miss a little bit here and there, but if I'm not there, I know that they've got it. I mean, they're doing exactly what they need to be, and they're stepping up and taking the posts, they're taking the guards, whatever I'm asking from, they're doing it. And he and I are almost on the same page. It's kind of weird that we've said many times we're thinking the exact same thing at the same time. That's wonderful. And we ain't been together for a month and a half now.
Right. Exactly.
So that's wonderful.
I mean, me and Wayne's just trying to follow Joey's lead and, you know, push him even higher just to help do that. You know, in coaching, you can't just have one guy. You can't have just one voice because there's so many different roles to play. Like we told the kids afterwards, there's a certain role I play, a certain role Joey plays, a certain role Wayne plays, you know, and coaching them up. And so, you know, they need all three of those voices, all three of those roles. You know, it makes a huge difference with the assistant coaches and the staff. And, you know, we just follow Joey's lead and go from there.
And it's flowed like water. It really, really has.
It's interesting when the coaching staff's there, what a difference it makes with the kids too. They know who you got each other's back, and they can't challenge you.
Yes.
I've been on some staff where it's been separated, and I've been on some staffs where it hasn't. And it makes a huge difference in the play.
Continuity makes a big difference. Yeah. They got to learn quick that things aren't going to slide anymore.
There you go.
You know, accountability, and that's life.
Yeah.
That's what we tell them. I said, life is hard. This is easy.
Yeah. Basketball's life, just sped up a lot faster.
Exactly. Exactly, without a doubt.
But I say, I'll say it again. Thank you for joining in and pitching in. And I mean, I could leave today and they wouldn't miss a beat. That's the good thing about it. Coach Faust told me back before he gave it up when I took it over at Burst. He said, "You know what? Leave it better than you found it. And if I leave tomorrow, I know it's in good hands. And I'll just shake his hand right now because it's going to be fine."
You'll see it there.
I'm sorry. I was trying to get Wayne in here. Wayne's
Come here, Wayne.
I was trying to get him. No.
Get the beard in here. Get the beard in here.
The beard.
I have no voice in this conversation with these two coaches.
But you do, sir. But you do.
No. Running over here trying to get my stuff on so I can go up and video for everybody out there listening so they can actually see some game.
Well,
I was just telling them tonight, I said, you can only grow.
So
Sometimes the best games are those that you barely lose.
Yep.
Makes you a better team in the long run.
You're right.
And we have nowhere to go but up.
I
So-
love it. That's exactly right. Well,
all right, thank you, sir.
appreciate you guys. We're about to have national anthem. We'll be back in a short break.
Was 1970 to 1977. Tonight, on behalf of our Director of Schools, Mr. Corbett King, Principal Ms. Sonia Farley, Athletic Director Mr. Chris Bucker, Coach Hughes, and the entire Wildcat family, we extend a very heartfelt welcome to the visiting Tigers of Waverly High School. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps and remain standing as we honor our great nation and those who defend it with a presentation of colors and the playing of our national anthem, immediately followed by a moment of silence. Tonight's Star Spangled Banner is a recording by the United States Army Band. The colors are presented by the Monterey High School JROTC Color Guard under the direction of Cadet Commander Amber Riddle. JROTC is advised by First Sergeant Douglas Romero, United States Army. Ladies and gentlemen, in honor of those who serve our great nation and the memory of the ones who never made it home, we ask that until the colors have completely left the playing field, you remain standing and silent. Tonight's Monterey High School JROTC Color Guard is comprised of Cadet Second Lieutenant Ethan Medley on rifle, Cadet Sergeant First Class Pedro General carrying the state flag, Cadet Second Lieutenant Miguel Francisco carrying the American flag, Cadet Captain Cassie Harris on lead rifle, and Cadet Commander Amber Riddle. Ladies and gentlemen, the Monterey High School JROTC Color Guard. Fans, please remain standing for a moment of silence as we collectively remember the life lived by Waverly Police Officer Greg Triplett. Officer Triplett was born and raised in Waverly and lost his home in the devastating flood. Officer Triplett was instrumental in the initial flood recovery phase and died this week following a sudden illness. Please join together as we remember Officer Triplett and his family. Thank you for helping us honor Waverly Police Officer Greg Triplett.
Well, folks, we're going to talk a little bit about tonight about the game between Waverly and Monterey. So here we go. But before we do that, an honorable thing has happened tonight with Grant Hoover, the All-American. He has been selected to play in the 2022 annual Blue-Gray All-American Bowl. If you don't know what that is, go look it up. It's pretty amazing. It's on TV. It is in Tampa Bay, Raymond James Stadium. It takes place January 31st at 1 p.m., usually on ESPN or ESPNU. You can go watch these high school kids. Man, it's a great honor for this town, and I don't think anybody from Cookeville and I don't think anybody from Upperman's been that way. So it looks like Grant Hoover might be the first person in Putnam County, and that's an amazing accomplishment. The showdown between the North and the South will be televised on ESPN3. And this is out of 6,750 recruits. That's over almost 7,000 recruits, and Grant Hoover got selected for Monterey. It's a pretty big blessing right there, and it's a pretty honorable mention right there. So to set up tonight's game on top of the mountain where heaven meets the mountains of Cookeville, Tennessee. You like that? Yeah, that's pretty good, right? Okay, getting better. This is the first meeting between Waverly and Monterey in these two schools the last 20 years. Just according to Coach T, Waverly Central is 4-1 is their record. They are 2-1. They are 2-1 in Region 6, 3A, and are ranked third in the region. Last year they lost to Peabody, who went on to win the state championship for the second year in a row over Meigs County, who also got state runner-up 2 years in a row. They are ranked 14th in Max Preps on 3A rankings and 17th on Coach T. They have such a rich football history with 22 playoff appearances and made the playoffs the last 7 straight years. They faced only one team with the winning record, and they are their offense is averaging 44 points per game and only allowing 21 points per game. That's pretty stifling defense, but they have a potent offense ready to fire. Their region foe is White House, Blue Devils, who beat them. The rest of the opponents have combined 2 wins and 19 losses. So they haven't really played a winning team except for White House. And I believe they played White House at Titan Stadium that game, and that was a big benefit for them. So that's a pretty cool accomplishment. According to Sonny Moore's rankings, the Tigers are an 8-point favorite tonight, and most of the member predictions of this game and Coach T have them win over the Cats. So this should be interesting going into tonight. From my research, the most glaring key to this game can be the Cats' top-ranked defense to be able to contain the potent Tiger offense. Scott Hughes' defense, which he loves so much, versus that Waverly fast-paced offense. The Tigers have some players to watch in this game. Senior quarterback number 8 and their 2 running backs. Not sure what numbers they are. We're going to go with two of them, but we'll call them out as we go. They have a big physical line and an all-state middle linebacker who I'm betting Grant Hoover's ready to hit a little bit. That should be fun to watch, and also Carter Charlton. So it'll be a good test for them, and a great tune-up for the Oneida game in a couple weeks. Monterey does have off next week in a bye week. They're also on fall break, so in 2 weeks we go to Oneida. That'll be a big region matchup. One side note from the Sonny Moore's predictions, he had Rockwood a 10-point favorite over the Cats, and, well, we know how that went. 43-14, I'll take that all day. So, again, Monterey getting slept on. Our Cats are 5-1, and they're 2-0 in the region. For consecutive weeks, completely dominated teams. They beat Tennessee Heat 48-24. On the flip side, they gave up 24 points, which is the most they've given up all year. The Wildcats are currently tied for first with Oneida in Region 2, 2A, and ranked 8th in the states, according to Coach T, and 15th on Max Preps, and this is in the 2A bracket. The Cats average 29 points per game and only give up 10 points per game. I know Rick wasn't happy last week, but sometimes you got to let the non-starters play a little bit. We'll get it back this week, Rick. Got about 4 minutes left here. If the Tigers' defense can dominate and contain the high-powered offense of the Tigers, they should pull out the win tonight. Other than that, this should be a good ball game.
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here at Monterey High School, Medley Field. We got a ball game between the Waverly Central versus Monterey Wildcats, 3A versus 2A, power versus power, speed versus speed.
Monterey will be kicking off to start the game after the coin toss. So see what our defense does against. You make that stop on the first series, that sets the tone for the game.
I'm interested to see what the offense is going to look like with Waverly and what the defense will look like versus Monterey. Maybe a little nickel, a little dime.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe an all-out blitz first play and get a fumble. See if Monterey take one to the house.
Yeah, we're going to turn the field mic up a little bit. Wildcats are getting ready to run through the banner. So we'll here we go.
If you're not here tonight, folks, you're missing a good one.
Yeah.
It's fall break. You got nothing better to do but get out here and support your Wildcats.
Waverly run on the field from their end zone. I tell you what, Monterey had about 100 fans lining up with the cheerleaders to run them through. That's pretty awesome.
That's pretty good. I like it when the student section comes down and has a big impact on the game.
Yeah, for sure. And looking at the stands, man, we're just about packed. I think this is the biggest crowd we've had all year. Which, you have that hometown crowd. It's phenomenal. I know Waverly's got quite a few people. They're hungry just to play football after the tragic flooding they had down there. So should be a good game. I keep saying that, but it's going to be a good game.
It's going to be a game. Waverly has something to play for. I mean, you're playing for your hometown away from there. People are watching. People are tuning in. It's, city on your back. You're carrying that team, and you may never matter more than you do right now.
Right. Let me put my glasses on so I can actually see these numbers. Hey, there we go. We are set for the kickoff.
Clear as mud?
Yeah.
All right.
They put bifocals in them, so I keep having to move my head up and down try to see. It's weird.
That's all right. Darnell Hernandez about to kick us off here. Got single guy back here for Waverly. Looks like number 2. Looks like it'll be Ryan Edwards, the senior, 5'9", 160. Looks every bit of 160.
He's probably fast.
He's going to be fast. Here we go. And at the kick.
Pooch kick. Pooch. Fair catch at the 30.
I'm not sure if I like that fair catch rule.
No. 30. Fair called at the 31-yard line. So here we go.
Yeah, I want to see some people hitting each other. I mean, that's what the kickoff's all about. Kickoff return, break that wedge.
Yeah, I mean, he had room. He could have ran the ball, but I guess the coach probably told him, hey, if it's in the middle or front lines, just fair catch it, and we'll go from there.
All right, here we go. First play. Started the first quarter. Waverly's got the ball. Monterey looks like they got 5 down linemen. Hands it off right up the middle, and he's met by a host of Wildcats. Looks like Grant Hoover. He's showing that All-American right there right off the first play.
Grant Hoover and Bowman on the stop.
And I'll tell you what, though, number 20, if they hit the hole, he's going to have some speed and be gone.
Yeah. They're in a 4 wide set now. Trips on the top, 1 on the bottom.
I'm looking probably for a screen pass here, possibly. See what he can get. Nope, right back up the middle. It's not happening tonight.
No.
I like that right there.
There's Borjas and Davis right there combined on that tackle. No gain. Actually, he lost about half a yard. About 2 yards.
About 2 yards.
They kept moving the sticks, so I couldn't figure out where it was spotted at.
High-powered offense, but Monterey right now has kind of stifled him a little bit, but looks like to go quick here. He drops back to pass. Oh, Grant Hoover's got him.
Oh, he got him. Huge sack. He came around the end untouched.
Yep. That offensive tackle, he was just beat. Swim move right there. Grant Hoover just takes off. And
the quarterback never saw him.
No, he didn't.
He was looking downfield, and he never saw him. And he he could have just absolutely killed him right there, but he, just got to hold him, threw him to the ground.
If you're a left-handed thrower, you've got to know where your offensive tackle is. You got. I mean, it's not your blind side, but your other blind side you got to be looking for everybody else.
I mean, that was a 8-yard sack right there, which is huge.
It's a good way to start for Coach Hughes in Monterey. You got a kick. That's a pretty good kick right there.
Yeah.
Ooh, Chandler Bowden makes a catch right about about 46, 47.
But that was a great opening series for Monterey defense right there. They allowed a yard on the first play, and the next 2 plays were losses. With that huge sack by Grant Hoover, that was a way to set the tone right there.
That's what you want to do if you're Coach Hughes. Monterey going out on offense. Montgomery, junior with that group. You got to see what he's going to pull this first thing. I think Mason Bowman's probably going to get the ball, and it's probably going to go quick here unless Coach Hughes wants to try to control the clock and, see if he can take them off. Number 44, Grant Hoover, and 44, it's going to be there all night long. There'll be some helmets popping. First play, Mason Bowman gets it. Pretty good run, about 2 yards. Not too bad. Looks like Coach Hughes is trying to set something up for later. He kind of likes to run inside real quick. About first 4 or 5 plays, see what they're going to do, see what the defensive line and offensive line are looking, and then you've got to be able to hit your passes tonight. I think you've got to take shots when you can and make sure Chandler Bowden's open.
Yeah, Mason Bowman right there he got hit behind the line of scrimmage and still drugged the guy for 3-yard gain. He's hard to bring down. I don't know if I've ever seen him get tackled for a loss.
It's very rare if he does. You got a guy creeping in right here. You got Eli Saylor's going out. Do a wheel route. He's got him, but it's gonna be
right over his fingertips. That was a beautiful pass.
It was a beautiful pass.
He just couldn't get to it.
I think Eli kind of looked a little bit early, like, oh, there's somebody coming,
Yeah.
But
he had him.
You're going to keep him honest early. That's not too bad there. Yeah,
that was a good route, good pass, and just off his fingertips, basically.
Off his fingertips, man. Starting off, taking shots early. You haven't seen this the last couple of weeks. And
he was double covered, but he was still open.
Looks like Waverly, their safety and corners got a little extra speed that maybe Monterey's not used to, but, try to catch something in the middle, see if you can throw them off. Maybe get a swing pass here and there and let Mason Bowman go to work or Eli Saylor's go to work. This is third down, about 7.5. They're coming. Good screen pass. Perfect call.
Oh, he's breaking loose.
He's gone?
No.
Oh, man,
Rick back here calling plays before they ever happen. Look at him.
Yeah, Mason Bowman caught the little screen pass there, and he went for about, heck, I don't know, about 100 yards, looked like.
Hey, look, I mean,
as much as he run, it was about 100 yards.
Yeah, the call by Coach Hughes, though.
Yeah,
the time up the screen.
I mean, he was outside and came back to the middle and gained about 25 yards.
He did. Yeah. He held on to the last split second. I mean, they pulled an all-out blitz minus the 2 safeties in the back.
Yeah, that's what, I think they were expecting to run with that screen pass, just, threw them off. So we got about 8 guys on the line right here.
I like this little chess match right here. No gain right here. Oh, fumble. Got a fumble on the play, but it looks like Grant Hoover possibly came back and picked it up. Could have been a little lightning right there coming in.
Yeah, I think, it almost looked like his forward momentum was stopped, so why not just blow the whistle right there?
Yeah. Michael already may get a little nervous that first play, and that's all right. But you got Thunder and Lightning, they'll be there the rest of the night and see what they can draw up. See if they can get some speed in the space. See if Carter Charlton might be open also with the middle with the tight end pass that Coach Hughes loves so much.
Yeah, that's been real effective the last 2 or 3 games is, him going out in the middle and catching some passes.
Yep, 2nd and 12.
Blitz.
He goes back to pass. Oh, and almost got it, but I don't think that's intentional grounding.
No, it wouldn't. He was just incomplete pass. It was close, but he threw it at receiver's feet. They've got some speed coming off that corner right there. I mean, we got some amazing, talented offensive linemen, but, they bring 7. It's hard to block them all.
Yeah, and it is, and if you're Coach Hughes right now, maybe like a rollout at some point, keep them off guard, fake the handoff and go the opposite way and try to keep those defensive ends honest.
Yeah, I think we're going to be seeing a lot more passing than we have been seeing.
I think you're right.
With their middle defense, the way they're playing.
I think you're right. 3rd and 12. 1 wide receiver on each side, and Mason Bowman in the backfield. Oh, and taken down by a host of Tigers. I mean, they're coming right now, and Monterey just kind of looking, what are we going to do if we're passing? That was interesting. They only brought 4 people.
Yeah.
But again, if you're going to screen, you've got to go. You're going to have to be able to go out a little bit and roll out. And I think Mason was trying to Montgomery's trying to make a play and just couldn't there at the last second.
Yeah, this is kind of one of those areas. It's too far to try a field goal. It's too short to punt. You're at the 32-yard line, 4th and 16. We're going to go for it. That's about the only option you got at this point.
You go for it. If you're going to do it, you have a quarterback pooch kick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think what you're going to look at, Logan Sparks out there tonight. It's about 4th and about 16. You may have an out route, maybe. Oh, he's got him. He's got him. Oh, he was right there.
He looked over the wrong shoulder. He had him.
He did. As actually, if you're going to miss, you want to miss right there.
Right.
Only your guy can get it, not inside. It's a great call by Coach Hughes, just unable to connect, and Waverly will get it back with 7:11 to go. You want to go to commercial break, Rick?
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookville...
Waverly's got it. First down. And he's got a chance, but tell you what, the mullet just not having it tonight.
No.
Great read by Carter Charlton, just keeping the end, not letting him get outside with the speed right there from Waverly.
That was a big 3-4 yard loss right there.
24 and 2 and 24, and it looks like 20 or number 2 will be back there most of the night, running back. And number 8 looks like the left. Yep. 2nd down 14. Looks like the quarterback's got a pretty good arm too. So if I'm Logan Sparks here on this bottom side, you got him by yourself. You're going to have to contain him in single coverage.
That was a nice screen pass.
Good
right
screen
there.
pass. Going to have to wrap up a little bit. Good job by Chandler Bowden coming in. But Michael Allred, who's made some heck of some plays this year, just unable to take the first tackle, but keep them in contain and not let them get out.
That was a nice little 14-yard gain for a first down right there. That's something we got to watch for right there is them little screen passes. That was just a good play.
It's amazing what a screen pass will do from time to time.
Yeah.
First down here on about the 43. Yep. Oh, he gets hit. It might be a fumble. Should be a fumble. Oh,
Lord. Who was that hitting?
It looks like Grant Hoover and Carter Charlton kind of came through and hit him, but
yeah, I don't see how that wasn't a fumble. I didn't see it. That's one of them Tom Brady fumbles.
Yeah, that's the tuck rule, and there's where it comes in, folks. Only problem is Charles Woodson wasn't out there at corner this time.
Yeah. I mean, he lit him up and the ball came out.
You live to fight another day. 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 43. Waverly got 2 wide. Nope, coming up the middle with the draw. Little zone read.
We got somebody down.
Yep. Looks like Carter Charlton. Nope, Grant Hoover. Nope,
no,
Montgomery.
Montgomery, he's up, though.
There you go. You don't want him. I mean, he's your middle linebacker and quarterback. You definitely don't want him out. That's for sure.
Yeah, Mason Bowman on the stop. Another run up the middle.
Right up the middle, yep. This is the high-powered offense we talked about with Waverly. Their offensive line kind of getting a rhythm, figuring it out. Monterey's going to have to step up right here. Grant and Logan and number 77, Dustin Hernandez, are going to have to just own this up right here and see if they can get some pressure again.
Yeah, that was 2 runs straight up the middle. They got to, block inside, dive down or something.
Yep, slant pattern. Oh, great. Almost picked off by Kevin Porthouse in the middle of the air.
Yeah. He was so close to him, he almost took it out of his hand.
Yeah, kind of, that's almost like a guy from Georgia. I can't think of his name. David Green in that group when he jumped over South Carolina, took it away from him and scored, David Pollock, that's who it is. It's kind of situation. Monterey gets a stop on the 1st and 2nd, but you got to get off the field on 3rd down.
Yeah, for sure.
2nd and 10 for the Waverly Tigers. Oh, good job by Grant Hoover reading it, not selling out.
Another sack.
There's a reason he's an All-American, folks.
Yeah, for sure. He's been in the backfield almost every play. Him and the mullet, Carter Charlton, was together. They've been in the backfield together 2 or 3 plays.
They're going to, if you're Waverly, you got to think about start double teaming him if he's in there. But it looks like they're bringing Logan Davis inside and Grant Hoover on the out. They're here 3rd and about 12. He's got a chance deep. Man, that's a
no way.
That's a pretty ball too.
Yeah, it was about 3 yards over his head.
Yep.
That was actually good defensive position right there.
Yeah. Chandler Bowden in the right spot at the right time.
Yeah. Here we go. It's 4th and 13 from the 35. They've got a pretty good punter. Watch him kicking the ball. Looks like they're going for it, though.
Yeah, you're going to have to. It's like number 7. I'm thinking either a screen pass or a slant up the side. You may get a seam route here. You could possibly even get a tight end and hit him right up the middle as well. So if you're a corner or safety, you got to stay home and be ready to go.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
This is a big play right here.
4th and 13. He's coming. And
overthrown. Another good pass. Both these quarterbacks are throwing some good passes, just right out of reach.
Yep. Just my question is, if you're a head coach and it's working and it's working and it's working, why go away from it?
Yeah.
I think that saved Monterey right there. They started passing, got a little pass happy instead of just staying with the run right there and going.
Yeah. So another impressive defensive drive right there for the Wildcats. They gave up some yards, but when it mattered, they stopped. We got 4:47 left in the first quarter.
Yep.
Still 0-0.
Yep. 1st and 10. Rockwood up 17-7 right now over Oneida. Big region matchup. 1st and 10. Montgomery gets the ball, hands it off to Mason Bowman. He's got some room. He is rolling. He makes one guy miss, makes second, and about a 14-yard gain right there.
Yeah, that was big. We needed that.
Yep.
To show that we are able to run, because they've been stopping just about everything in the run game. But that was just a run up the middle, and he cut it outside and picked up 14 yards.
I think you're going to end up having to go more out than you are going to have to go in with this group. You're going to have to go to the outside and see if they can hold contain, and if they can't, you've got an opportunity, especially with Lightning.
Yeah.
He finds the seam, and he's gone.
Yeah, for sure. But that was something they had to show right there.
Looks like you got twins right, twins left. Mason Bowman still in the backfield, trying to spread Waverly out. 1st down and 10, about the 49. Good pass. That right there is finding the hole in the zone. Good job by Montgomery and Bowman connecting. You like that connection right there?
Yeah, that was who was that? Bowden? I don't have my roster up here. Number 1. Chandler Bowden. That was a nice. He just got hold in the zone and caught a good little pass. Got a 1st down. So we're 1st and 10 at 38. We're moving the ball. I found it.
You're driving a little bit. If you're Chandler Bowden, a hit's coming. Just take it. You don't have to get the extra yard. Just take it and see what you can get if there's somebody coming. But it looks like we got a stack set trips to the left side, single to the right. Mason Bowman in the backfield.
Here's the rollout we were talking about.
Yep, going right to
Mason Bowman.
Yep, let him work. In the words of the young kids, let him eat.
Yeah, that was a 7-yard gain right there. Nice little rollout with the running back going to the flat and picked up 7 yards. So,
if I'm Coach Hughes, I'm coming back to that, and I'm throwing the opposite side of the field.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're going to have Sparks or Allred right there, just waiting.
If you if they go back to that and you got that outside receiver that's quick, do a cross or something.
Yep,
and send somebody deep and have Montgomery throw a good ball and it's a touchdown.
Oh, he's again, a lot of these coaches, it's a chess match, setting each other up, winning these one-on-one battles. Stack set again here.
This is exactly what we was talking about right here.
Yep, looks like Bowman gets a little handoff right here. He's going right up the middle. Nothing wrong with that. I think for Coach Hughes, you want to try to control the rest of this clock, the rest of this first quarter, and wear this Waverly team down.
This is an important play right here. We're 3rd and 2 from the 32. From the 30. I got to get to the 28. About 27 and a half to get a 1st down, so we have to make this play right here.
Yeah, this is a big play in the ball game early.
This is a Matthew Montgomery play right here. You know what I mean?
This is Tebow right here, right?
He just tucks the ball and runs up the middle. He's a big boy to bring down. He usually moves the pile when he's moving.
You're right. You know who I don't notice out there is Waverly's middle linebacker, number 44. Yeah. Oh, you did a great job by Monterey's offensive line. Made a wall, and Waverly had no idea what hit him by the time he got to the 1st down marker. Big play.
That was another huge gain. That was about a 10-yard gain right there. So we're at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
This offensive line is just coming together cohesively little by little, and you're starting to see it, especially with Cole Elrod, the freshman senior. That's big.
I mean, how phenomenal of a job has he done this year? He's unbelievable as a true freshman. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, we call him a true freshman.
Yeah. He's a redshirt freshman.
He came up last year after 8th grade and did some things.
He did.
So, 1st and 10, about 1:30 left to go, 0-0. Looks like you've got a guy to the corner of the end zone.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice play. That's what I thought. Pass interference right there.
That's an interesting call. I like the call.
They called it because he was, he basically reached around and kind of turned him a little bit. But that was a huge play right there. Should be a 15-yard pass interference call.
I know, man. That's a big play, but it looks like they're going to mark it off right here, 15 yards from. If it's a spot of the foul, it should be about the 1. If it's not, it's going to be from where the ball was played.
I think it's a 15-yard penalty.
Yep, 15 yards.
Either that or half the distance to the goal. Yeah, half the distance.
So
we're first and goal, basically at the 10-yard line.
JJ, what's your call here? What do you want them to do?
I would throw a little screen pass.
You think a screen's coming up?
Yeah,
I like it.
A little wide receiver screen to the far side. Set some good blocks on the outside. See what happens.
Yep. You got 1st and 10 on the 10.
I mean, we're in a jumbo set right here.
Yep, trip set. Looks like they might be bringing Mason across the field. Oh, Michael Allred. You got to get up the corner, Mike. Got to get up the field.
He should have turned up right there and let what's his name there?
Looks like
Logan Sparks.
Yep.
Set the block. He had a position.
Yep. Logan did his job.
Yeah. But if he cut back, he could have got another 5 yards.
Yeah.
That's no gain right there. Well, he gained about 2 or 3. It looks like.
If you see the seam, just trust it. Trust yourself and go and take that, because those 2 or 3 extra yards can matter in a ball game like this.
Yeah, he's used to getting that corner, and they've got enough speed that it's hard to get that corner.
That's right. 2nd and 10 looks like. Bowman gets it. He's breaking tackles. Still breaking tackles.
Touchdown.
He is all the way to the checkerboard of the end zones, as the Tennessee Vols would say.
Yeah. Great run. He broke 2 tackles, got the outside. And,
we were in the purple zone and never mentioned it.
I know. We're so excited. We
don't have Neil here talking the whole time. It's kind of hard.
We can't look at what we're doing. We're in the first quarter, which is sponsored by A1 Auto. A pregame show was sponsored by Monterey Drugs, and here we go for the extra point.
Abner up, and it's good.
But he kicked that almost across the street.
I think he got a little excited from last week getting to play a little bit more. I think he got a little excited. He's ready to play tonight.
Yeah, and we're in the first volunteer bank broadcast booth, and I think, Rick, you want to do a quick commercial, Rick?
Yeah, commercial break we go to.
If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
And we're back. 7-0. First quarter, 1:08 left to go in the first quarter. And there's something I was seeing down here was the offense, Mason Bowman, Grant, Logan Davis, and Carter Charlton, and the rest of that group came down here and talked to each other and said, hey, guys, it's time.
Yeah.
This is our ball game to lose.
Yeah, we're up 7-0 against a 3A team ranked number 3 in the state.
In the 3A. So it's like you've got an opportunity to make a statement. With the kick here, Hernandez. With the boot, looks like it's going to be right over his head. Good pooch kick. It's got a chance. Looks like Dubois about to lay a hammer on somebody.
Hey, Dubois missed him down here, came back across and still got him.
Old Dubois.
He's like a wild man. I tell you what, he's such a great kid.
If I'm going to have a kid on my team to break the wall, that's who I want. If I want somebody to just go run and hit somebody, that's him.
I've been teasing him the last 3 years. I'm going to bring my clippers and cut his hair off. He said, no, you ain't.
Man, that gives him power. That's what it's for. All right. First down and 10 for the Waverly Central Tigers. I want to say Wildcats, but it's not.
I know.
59 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Looks like they put the man in motion there. Number 8's going to run it. Man, he got a little speed too. Yeah. He met the quarterback from the other team, and Tim Tebow decided he wanted a little piece too.
I thought that was Borjas for a second, but that was Matthew Montgomery. I think Borjas is in there too, looked like. I saw a 12 flashing in there somewhere.
Man, these kids just – what do you do during winning time?
Yeah, I mean,
what do you do?
That was a hit right there.
33 seconds left.
I thought he's going to have a big game, but Montgomery filled the hole and, stopped the momentum.
He did, man. And right here again, but you let him loose. You goodness gracious. The kid's got some speed, doesn't he?
Yeah, you saw how run him down, though. Mason Bowman run him down. So we're 3rd and 2 now. We got to have another big stop right here. We stopped them, pretty good. Yep. Both drives. They got some running yards on the last drive, but we stopped them.
That's right. And we have come down to the end of the first quarter. It looks like they're trying to get a playoff, but will not. And at the end of the first quarter, at the sound of the dancing football, it is 7 Monterey, Waverly 0. We'll be back after these messages.
If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544.
All right, folks, we're back. Start of the second quarter. Monterey 7, Waverly 0.
Swapped in, 3rd and 2.
It's a big play right here. See if you can get a stop. And he got the first down. And a little bit more, a little help from number 44, the All-State middle linebacker.
He picked up about 7 yards right there.
Yep.
That was a good run right up the middle.
Yeah, Ethan McCann's every bit of 6'2", 240. I tell you what, that's a big old boy.
For sure.
Goodness gracious.
That's one of those you got to watch for all game long, whether he's on offense or defense. That's just a big load to bring down.
Yep.
1st and 10.
1st and 10, trips right, single left. Going to be another handoff right here. But the thing I'm looking for right now is whoever's over the center is making that snap a little bit hard for Waverly right now.
Yeah, every snap's on the ground.
Every snap's on the ground. Looks like you're getting a little nervous.
That could be. We got Cyrus Farley going in. Put some girth up there on that line.
We got Cyrus over the center. I like that right there.
Yeah, we need that size in there. He's a big old boy.
You do. Looks like you got a little wing T action, but fullback, tailback right here. Swing pass possibly coming out. Oh. Big hit right up the middle. It's going to be about 3rd and about 4. Looks like the offensive line of Waverly's kind of getting a little momentum here, but Monterey's hanging tough. Trying to just get a little stop here and there.
Yeah, we got a man up right here, and because I see another run right up the middle coming. We got to fill those holes and make a stop right here.
You got to be ready. And you got to be ready for a little screen pass out here, too. You might see that coming, so you got to be ready for a lot of different things. Looks like they're going to run it back. Oh, nope. Oh, we got a flag on the play.
That was Borjas. That was what we was talking about a second ago. Low snap. He had to pick it up off the ground. He dropped it. Then Borjas come in there and just lit him up.
Yep. Looks like you got a flag on the play on the other side. It looked like. Nope, never mind. He picked it up.
Yeah, I never saw one.
Never saw one. The guy on the other side just decided he wanted to drop something, I guess.
Their quarterback's off on the side with his helmet off. I think he may got his bell rung a little bit, as they say.
That's all right. Hey, you got to be ready to play in big games and hit people in this game.
Yeah, as another big stop by Monterey. It's three offensive drives, 3 punts.
Yep, but a good punt right here coming up.
Gracious.
Holy moly.
I lost sight of that ball when it's so high. I think it had some dew on it when it came down.
It did some dew on it, man. They got some weapons. You just can't let them get loose.
Yeah, their kickers got some big legs. We were watching pregame. They were kicking field goals from 40 yards out. That's pretty big for schools around here.
Yeah,
you don't see that normally.
The only school you might now is Oneida, who their starting punter from last year is also at UT, and he's the backup. So That's the only punter I've seen that can kick something like that.
We're starting deep in our own zone,
We're in the
on
purple
side
zone
of the
over
field.
here.
Yeah, we're in the wrong purple zone. First and 10 from the 19. We got 81 yards to go.
I like this trip set that Coach Hughes has got out here.
Yeah, there's so many different options off that.
You're going to have him. You got to hit the hole. There he goes. Turn it up. Yep. He keeps turning it up. Keep fighting for yards. Oh, got a little fumble. It looks like they're saying he's down, but Waverly's saying they got it.
He was down. But that was just hard fought yards right there.
We also
beep that.
We also fart hard. We also fart hard. That's what we do, folks. That's what we do. We fart hard. It's okay.
That was a tough 7 yards right there, but he just keeps moving. We're all up here laughing,
Hey, you got to have some fun while you're up here, too.
Yeah, for sure. Do what? Well, here we are.
Trip set again. It's about second and about 6. Looks like, Montgomery's going to try to get a couple, but he's stuffed at the line and maybe get about a yard.
Yeah, he got about a yard, so we're looking at 3rd and 3 now.
I've noticed something, too. 44 is kind of shadowing where Mason's going.
Yeah.
If you can get him out of there, you've got a chance if you're Monterey to go the opposite way and see if you can get some open field.
Yeah, we're going to big set. We brought our 2 small receivers out. We got Borjas and Charlton going in. So it's going to be it's tough to say what's going to be called right here. With the big boys in there, it's either going to be a pass to one of them up the middle, or it's going to be probably going to be a Mason Bowman run, I think.
Yeah, I tell you, I'd like to see that Carter Charlton, a little flip right there out and see him maybe get a screen pass out of him. But we're going I formation, old school, little sweep. You've got a chance. You're going to have to hold it. And I think he got it by about a half a yard. But I'll tell you what, here's the thing. He can hit. Here's the thing with Mason Bowman and Michael Allred. They can both get to the sideline and get upfield quick.
Yeah, that was close. I was looking. I'm like, but he turned it up and got out of bounds about 2 inches past the yard marker.
He did, and that's all you need. It's a game of inches. Yep. You want to go north and south. You don't want to go east and west. East and west don't help you. North and south help you every time. Well, at least south does, but north does.
Yeah.
I like this little old school I formation. See, little power versus power. 1st and 10 on about the 30. Good job by Mason Bowman, just turning up.
Like you said, 44 is shadowing him.
Yep. I think if you can get a little fake pitch and a little pitch to the other side, you might pull him out of the play.
They've got some big old defensive linemen too.
They do. 61 looks like Cyrus, doesn't he? He's a big old boy.
Yeah.
61 though is that's a junior.
Yeah.
Cyrus is a freshman.
We're 1st and 10.
Yep.
No, second. Who's keeping up with the scoreboard? Is that Joey Hoover?
Joey Hoover's just being a little excited tonight, folks.
No, he's over there eating, so he ain't keeping up with the scoreboard. Yeah. We're going to have to admonish him during timeout.
There it is right there. You went at the hole for Michael Allred. Nice job by the offensive line of Monterey. Not getting enough recognition, but
that was a great run. Brings it closer. 3rd and 2 now from the 38-yard line.
38, about 3rd and about 2 feet.
Yeah. This is another one of those 3rd downs. What do you do?
I think you stay with what you got here. I think if you're Coach Hughes right now, you're just trying to wear down Waverly's defense. If you can do that and keep Waverly's offense off the field for the majority of the time, you're going to have a chance to win this ball game going forward.
And what we're doing is just controlling the clock.
Yep. Something Coach Hughes does well. 3rd and 2, they hand it to Mason Bowman, or Michael Allred, I apologize, and looks like he gets a 1st down.
Another good 4 or 5 yard gain. Our offensive line is really doing well. That one series, they allowed some pressure.
Yep.
But since then, they've adjusted, and they're doing a phenomenal job.
Yeah, I think,
and it may be because they brought the two tight ends in, as extra blockers.
I think you do that, and then I think you got used to that speed. This is the only school that you might see that has this kind of speed all over. And I think going forward, this helps Monterey in a lot of ways.
Yeah, for sure.
And be ready to what you're going to see going forward, especially going towards the playoffs.
They last couple series, they really had nobody out wide. They've just stacked everybody up and, helmet on helmet.
Yep. I think you're going to have to give it to Michael Allred, and he's going to be stuffed about the yard line. No gain at all.
I got about a yard out of it.
If I'm Michael Allred on that, I'm I'm coming back mad because if I go a little bit further right, I've got an open field.
Yeah.
Receiver's doing a good job blocking. Let's reward the man.
Yeah, we got Mason Bowman coming back in. Right here would be a perfect time for, screen pass the outside because the last 5 or 6 plays they've stacked everybody up. And
you love those screen passes, don't you?
I do. It's one of those change of paces, You don't expect it, and when it happens and it's a good thing, it's one of those things.
Yep. You got if you can get Carter Charlton even on the going upfield.
Yeah.
It's like Eli Saylor's going out, little pitch to the outside. Great job. Oh. Coach Hughes is getting a little upset at Eli. He hit the block, just didn't hold it. Didn't hold it. Got to hold it a little bit longer.
And if he had held that block a little longer, that had a chance.
Had a chance.
Yeah.
Just that's all you want to do for these kids. Just give them a chance.
Yeah. Especially you put the ball in his hands. He has a knack for breaking tackles. I don't know, like he dead legs or something. It just kind of bounces up.
Yeah. Must be all those squats and power cleans he's been doing in the summer there.
3rd and 7. This is a big play right here. We're almost to midfield. We've had the ball about 8 minutes, it seems like.
It does. He's held it for most of second quarter.
Yeah.
3rd and 7, 4:41 left to go. Oh! Little fumble.
They got knocked out of Matthew's hand right there.
Did.
No, they gave it to Waverly.
Yep, they did. So, Waverly takes over about the 40-yard line with 4:32 left to go in the second quarter.
We just talked about how well the offensive line was blocking, and they came in right there and knocked the ball out.
I don't know if he was trying to fake it and run or if he was just trying to get it quick to somebody.
That was one of those quick screen passes he was trying to get to. I don't know who it was got in there, but he was in there quick. Waverly takes over at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I got trips right. Hands off, and number 20 again, just getting met in the middle, and looks like Montgomery takes out a little frustration with Grant Hoover.
Yeah.
And I'd be a little frustrated too if I lost if I cost my team a turnover. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he stood him up, and he wasn't going forward no more. That's for sure.
No, and here's the thing: to make up for a mistake, that's the way you make up for it.
Yeah.
Play between the whistles. Don't cause any other penalties or anything like that. You just keep fighting another day.
You got your quarterback out there playing middle linebacker, and you got your All-American Grant Hoover out there creating havoc, and just like I said, it's a good game.
Yep. He's gonna come out wide, and Carter Charlton just doing his thing. Oh, missed tackle, missed.
God, he broke 4 tackles.
Yep.
How in the world did he get past Carter Charlton,
Grant Hoover, and Montgomery?
Yeah.
You're both sure tacklers on the thing. Well, it happens.
Yeah, that was a heck of a play. I don't see how he did it.
I don't either. And but now if you're Carter, make up for it right here and see if you can get a sack or see if you can get a turnover.
Well, they spotted it about 3 yards back. I guess they kicked the ball up through.
Man, those TWSWRFs,
I know it.
Must be from South Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
If Neil's listening to it, he's probably a little mad right now.
I can't say that on the radio or broadcast. It might offend somebody.
Yep, he's going. He's got open field, and he is going. Sparks is going to try to catch him, but he has gone to the end zone. Touchdown, Waverly.
That was just quarterback keeper. He got outside, and he was gone.
Your defensive end didn't keep contained on that one. Great. That's a good call by Waverly. Monterey was kind of set up towards the other side of the field.
Yeah, that was a 30-yard keeper for a touchdown.
Yep. Again, we knew this was coming in. We knew this was high-powered offense versus a really good defense.
We controlled that clock for a good 7 minutes, turned the ball over, and within a minute they had scored. That's not what we need to happen.
Nope, and that's the power of that, and that's the offensive firepower that Waverly has too as well. So
yeah, their quarterback's fast.
Man, what an athlete! He's a Mr. Football Talk, but there's a reason why. And that's one of them right there. Kick up. Ooh, it's good.
I think they got to go across the street and get a flashlight out and look for that one.
Might have to. 3:19 left to go, 7-7. We're going to take a short break and be right back.
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
And we're back.
Welcome back, Wildcat fans. We are getting ready to receive kickoff after they forced a fumble and capitalized on it, took it into the end zone. We were driving, going for a 14-0 lead before the half, and momentum shifted pretty quick there.
Yeah, it's interesting how quick things can change, and you got to be ready. So if you're going to make a mistake, right here's your chance to get it back if you're Monterey. They score, that's fine. Try to go into half. You're also going to get the ball started in the second half as well. A good kick. Looks like Mason Bowman's going to take it. This is his opportunity to make some damage happen, and this is it right here. And he is stopped about the 25.
That was a deep kick. That was a good 15-yard gain right there on the return.
Yep, Hollander, man, just doing his thing.
Yeah.
Senior kicker, that guy right there is going to be, for the rest of their season there, he's going to have a chance for them to make some plays.
Yeah.
Some big field goals going down the stretch.
Yeah, with the leg like that, too, he's got a chance to go the next level. Maybe not, a big-time school, but there's plenty of small schools around that could use a kicker.
He might have a chance tonight to make an impact if he kicks a game winner. Or, hey, I'd like to see Abner kick one, too.
Yeah, for sure.
Looks like
we're going to different offensive look this set.
Yep. 1st and 10, 3:11 left to go in the second quarter. Hand off to Mason Bowman. He's got some room. He's continued to get some room. And he's stopped again about 4 or 5 yards past the line of scrimmage. There's that speed closing in on him.
Yeah, that big defensive lineman came down and grabbed a hold of his foot, and he couldn't get loose from that big old boy.
I think if you're Monterey's offensive line, this is kind of where everything the summer and spring you take over right here. This is your opportunity to make a little noise right here before going to half and get the ball back. Start the second half.
Yeah, they got almost 2.5 minutes left in the half, but they got to have a sense of urgency as well. They got to get the ball moving.
They do, but again, Mason Bowman and these guys are one play away from breaking it.
Yeah.
2nd and about 7. Handoff to Mason Bowman up the middle. He gets some room. He's got an opportunity. He's got a chance. He's not gone yet. He's close though, and they're down about the 38.
Yeah, that was a 10, 20, 30, 40, about a 45-yard run.
And you know what? That's just following your blockers. Yeah. That's all he's doing.
I mean, he was the outside. He turned back in and used a huge block right there by one of the receivers. I didn't see who it was. I was too busy trying to get my shoes off to count how many yards he got.
I know, right? Right now I got a timeout taken by Waverly. We'll be right back after these messages.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
We're back. Happy to have the athletic director up here from Monterey.
We're lined up 1st and 10, 2:15 to go in half.
This is
about 36-yard line. We got, like I said, we got to move with some urgency. That big run right there helped.
That's going to help going forward. You got a chance to make a screen pass here. Eli Saylor's going to try to make some yards out of nothing. But a big hit by number 24 for Waverly. I almost said Warren, but it's Waverly. Number 24, Merrick Houston, the senior.
There's a 3-yard pickup right there. That was a hard lick.
I'd like to see a halfback pass.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right there is where I want to go.
Yeah.
Put a little Florida on Tennessee right there, you know. Fortunately, I'm a Tennessee fan, so I die every Saturday. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't watch when they play Florida.
So
I was stationed in Jacksonville, Florida for a long time, so I got tired of hearing it. Go Gators!
Yeah, me
Go
too.
Gators!
I get tired of hearing it all the time too. You got 2nd and 7, 1:35 left to go on the clock. 33 on the ball on the 33-yard line.
Looks like a change in play right here.
Yep. Looks like Monterey's offense right there just kind of got a little pushback. Waverly's just coming headstrong right now. 1:19 left to go. No yards on that play.
That was Michael Allred. He was fighting, but he don't have the bulk that Mason Bowman has. So it's hard to push those big old boys on the other side forward when they got the momentum.
That is, and I think they know they're going up the middle. You're going to have to try to go to the sideline, see if you can make a play or two right here. 58 seconds left. Coach Hughes is going to try to run this clock down. I'm not sure if I like this move, but at the same time, I understand going 7-7. Halftime, you get the ball back second half.
Yeah. Yeah, Waverly's favored by 8 points in this game.
That's big coming in at halftime being 7-7. That's big right now.
Looks like we're calling a timeout. Timeout with 31 seconds left in the half.
We'll be right back.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated.
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler. Proud
all right,
supporter
folks, we're
of
back.
Monterey.
31 seconds left. Let's see what Coach Hughes draws up here right before halftime. 3rd and 8 on the ball on the 34. Tough call here. I think you're trying to look for a pass right here, see if you can make something happen, but maybe just a handoff to Mason Bowman or a screen. Nope, it's going to be a swing pass to Mason Bowman. No. Ooh, I like the play by Montgomery.
He got tripped up right there.
Yep.
Need to call timeout right here if you're going to go for it.
Call timeout, see if you can go for it, see if you can take a shot. He may not call timeout. Nope.
Waverly called timeout.
Waverly wants it. They're going to see if they can get the ball back and make a big play.
That helped us right there with them calling timeout. So
we'll be right back.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest.
We've got about 25 seconds left. It's 4th and 6. Let's see what Coach Hughes draws up. Maybe make a play here.
Yeah, this is a big 4th down right here. We need to make this.
They're going to need to make a play right here.
Halfback pass.
Oh, he caught it!
Holy cow!
Oh, no!
Holy cow! That was a pretty pass. Gosh almighty! I thought he caught that.
I did too. How about the halfback pass though? See,
I know.
Knew it was coming. Man,
that was a great pass right there.
I mean, you can't put it any better between double coverage if you tried.
I think he caught it, but he was just looked like he was out of bounds, maybe. But. Turnover on downs, 1st and 10 for Waverly of 17 seconds left to go in the half from the 33-yard line.
I like it, though. If you're Coach Hughes, you got to like what you're going into halftime here in a few minutes. You got to like what you see.
For sure.
But you got to be ready right here. It's going to be a long pass with 17 seconds left, 1st and 10 for Waverly. They're going to take a shot. Wheel route going down the field. But Kevin Borjas is right there.
Great play. Great play.
Their coach wants a flag.
That wasn't no flag. That was great defense. He was in position.
Yeah, there's sometimes coaches do things like that, and I'm like, that's just dumb.
Yeah, that wasn't even close to being pass interference.
Not even close. And
that was just perfect position. He was playing the ball same as the receiver was.
Yeah, that's actually, really, been offensive. But I tell you what a play call right there. I like that from Waverly. If you're going to take a shot, but Kevin Borhaus doing a great job.
He almost got sacked. Grant Hoover got around the corner again. And
yep, he's going to have to take a shot again right there in the middle.
He threw it behind him. Our pass rush is getting through, and he's stepping up past the pass rush.
Yeah, you're going to – yep. It's hard to throw the ball on your own back. You're right, Rick. You're right. I agree. And if you're the pass rush right now, you've got to just keep contained. You don't let him get out. Don't let him –
The last two plays, they've basically run past him. They're getting a good pass rush, but they're not crashing down and making a play.
Yep. I think they're right here. They're just going to hand it off probably and just say, hey, let's go into halftime.
I think they're throwing it deep.
No, they're going to throw it deep. They are all about this throwing. Oh, he's open. Wow. He's got a chance. He's breaking tackles. He's still breaking tackles, but Michael Allred's right there. It's a way to go into halftime.
Yeah, he just come up the middle. That's that slant that I keep talking about.
Yeah,
it's hard to cover.
It is. Right now, Monterey, Waverly, we are tied at half. We'll be back after these messages.
Please stay tuned for the Thornton Agency halftime show, where we'll recap the first half action as well as go over stats of the first half after a word from our sponsor.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family, and we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch, because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome back, Monterey Wildcat football fans. We are live here we're in the First Volunteer Bank broadcast booth with the Thornton Agency halftime show report. We got Ray Lee come down from the roof. He's got some stats from us. How are we looking there, Ray?
Hey, man, what a first half. This is good, just hard-nosed football out there. I tell you what, wasn't a lot of movement on either side, or at times there were big plays. But just to summarize, the Monterey drives real fast. We get over here. We had the possession 4 different times. First drive, we had a total of 7 plays just for 19 yards. Turnover on downs. The second drive was 9 plays. We went 63 yards. Took 3:39 off the clock, and Mr. Mason Bowman ran it in for 10 yards for a touchdown. Our third drive, we got into the second quarter with 9:56 left to play. There were 9 plays, 28 yards. There was unfortunately a fumble by our quarterback, Mr. Montgomery, resulting in a turnover. And then the score coming from Waverly, they had 4 plays, and number 8 ran a little keeper off the left side for a 30-yard touchdown, rushing touchdown. They had the extra point that tied it up.
That was about 10 seconds off the clock, seemed like.
Exactly. I mean, it was. Yeah, I had it down for an 8-second drive almost. So where we had the fumble, then we got the ball again with 3 minutes, 11 seconds left. Ran 6 plays and had a kind of a turnover on downs. Had a couple of first downs. Few runs here and there, a couple of pass plays. Just to summarize the rushing, Mason Bowman had 90 yards in the first half. Matthew Montgomery had a total of -2 rushing yards, and one of those has included a fumble that looked like he was trying to fake a pass and just lost the ball, and he had it for a second, then it just got away from him. Then we got Michael Allred. He had a total of 6-7 yards rushing in the first half. And then receiving, Mason Bowman leading the way in receiving, had 2 catches for 31 yards. Chandler Bowden had 1 for 3. And on passing, Mr. Montgomery, he went, 4 for 9, or 4 for 8, passing. And also number 2 had a deep pass there on our last drive. They tried to ran a little trick play.
Yeah, it was a little halfback pass.
And it hit Chandler Bowden right in the number. He had it, and then just lost it going out of bounds. It was a pretty good play call there.
And double coverage, too, and he just dropped it right in there.
I mean, it was perfect pass. Overall on fumbles, we fumbled the ball twice, lost it once, recovered it the other time. We had a total of 8 first downs. to Waverly 6. And as far as penalty-wise goes, it's been a clean football game. There's
one pass
penalty,
interference.
One pass interference against Waverly, and that's it. So, which is very uncharacteristic for Monterey football. That seems to be our Achilles heel at times.
Yeah, last week it seemed
to
like
have
we had
those
30
penalties, and it just hurt us. It just hurt us, So it had good results there. Good results there as far as defensively. Mr. Grant Hoover, Mr. Blue America.
Yeah, I just call him All-American.
Mr. All-American. They're going down to Tampa, I believe, to play in the All-American game. He had 2 sacks, 1 pass breakup, for a total of 4 tackles. Mason Bowman had a couple of tackles. Matthew Montgomery had a sack and another tackle. Borjas also had a sack and a tackle. He had a pass breakup there late, which was
breakup
big,
was a great.
Which was
that's huge.
He played the ball well. He kept his eye on the ball. Turned his body to the ball away from the receiver and got as high as he did, knocked it away. So
he had better position on the ball than the receiver did.
He did. He played it perfect, and I know that was a concern coming in that they might be able to kind of chip away at us and pass the ball a little bit, which they've hit some passes here or there, but overall we've defended the pass pretty well, and our line has done a great job of getting pressure on the ball, forcing some sacks. And 2, Waverly hadn't helped themselves out a lot because they've had several bad snaps, low snaps to the quarterback in that shotgun, which slows the play down a little bit and gives our linemen a chance to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, almost every time the snap is almost on the ground.
Yeah,
and they actually almost had a fumble off of one because he went to pick it up and he dropped it. And
exactly. And we gave up one big play to their running back where we had him in the backfield, and our tacklers were trying to grab a hold of him and sling him down, instead of playing fundamental football, going low, wrapping him up, getting him to the ground. And after that drive, after they scored, Coach Hughes had a few choice words for several of those boys, because there were 3 of them at least. Carter Charlton led the charge and had him dead to right.
Grant Hoover was there, and Matthew Montgomery.
Grab him around the shoulder pads and throw him down. We make just a good fundamental tackle there, and we held them scoreless in the first half, guys.
Yeah, that's three leaders right there.
Yeah, but it's football. They're kids. Coach Hughes, obviously corrected that after that. He got on to them right after they scored. I'm sure they're hearing about it at halftime, like, guys, we're not out here to showboat and throw people around. You better get them on the ground, or I'll find somebody that can.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is a great team we're playing. They're bigger. They're bigger than us. They're
Well, they're a 3A school.
They're 3A school.
They have more kids to draw from, so it's a big difference.
Some big players. They've got some very talented players, but we're holding our own. I think we're probably outgained them on yards. I'm sure. They really only had that one big play.
They only had that one big play. Overall on yards, poor statistician here. I haven't kept up with the total yards, but we have, as far as gains, we have outgained them totally, but it's probably within a 40-yard difference or so.
It's
40,
pretty close.
45-yard difference. But there's been a lot of plays ran by both teams, though, on their drives. We've averaged, looking at it on all of our drives, we've averaged probably 7 to 8 plays per drive. We got 7, 9, and 6 play drives. So, we're getting plays, we're getting first downs. We just got to keep doing what we're doing and playing hard-nosed football and correct a few of the mistakes, but expect Waverly to come out and maybe throw the ball a little bit more in the second half. They're going to make adjustments. We got to too.
Sure.
It's a great football game.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier. We knew it was going to be a great football game, and it's living up to everything, all of our expectations, I believe. That we were talking about that fumble. On that drive, we were just steadily chipping time off the clock, and I think that's what Coach Hughes' plan was. Control the ball, control the clock. And we held the ball probably 7 minutes, it seemed like.
Keep the ball out of their hands. We had drives, 3:39. We had drives, that one drive was almost 6 minutes.
Yeah.
So there's something to be said with that. We're gaining yards. We haven't lost too many yards. There's only been, I think, 2 sacks against us. Montgomery got sacked. So
he's had some pressure on him. Our offensive line has, because here's the thing, they're rushing 7 almost every snap. So I think that's the reason why Coach Hughes has brought in Borjas and Charlton too, because they're bigger bodies and they can block.
Yep, to help keep the pressure off him. And two, they've used Mason Bowman really well out in the flats, getting him the ball to where, out in space where he can create. And it saves a little bit of the beating on him because he don't have to go through the line to try to get those yards.
Yeah.
They get it out in the flats on either side of the field where he's in space and he can make moves and try to get upfield.
And if you notice, too, they've got that big all-state linebacker, number 44. In every play you see him, he's shadowing Mason Bowman.
Well, I mean, any football team worth their medal that has good coaches is going to do that. They're going to shade Mason Bowman. You have to. If you don't,
he's going to eat you alive.
You're eating right into our hands. So.
Here we are. Was this the 7th game of the season? And he's already over 1,100 yards. I think we can put All-State by his name after this season.
Well, as a junior, at this level, the competition we play, the 4A schools, the 3A, he's more than held his own and more than looked better than any of our competition that we played. He's been the best player on the field.
Yeah,
almost every game, or at least the top 2 or 3, pretty much every game.
And I think if not this year, probably next year, he'll be his name will be mentioned in the Mr. Football contention.
Yeah.
I've seen juniors get it before.
But that's a really special talent there. If it goes to a junior, so he'll definitely be a name that's put out there. For sure. And two, a little shout out for Carter Charlton. He's going up to, I talked to his daddy earlier this week. He's going up to Austin Peay tomorrow to watch a game, and they're really interested in him. They want him as a tight end. They've got 2 tight ends that are graduating, and as far as metric wise, he's just as big as their tight ends that are graduating. He'll be considered more of a blocking tight end, but man, that's a great opportunity to go to a big school that, OVC, but they're going to play a big time school at least once a year, and some money, and that's a huge opportunity. Hopefully it turns into something, time will tell, but hey, they've been in touch, they invited him up, so best of luck tomorrow on that visit. That's a good positive thing. Yeah, him and Mason both went up to Carson Newman last year. Grant Hoover going to Blue Gray All-America Bowl down in Tampa. So, Monterey's got some talent, and Monterey, again, we're getting recognized. The last 2A school into 2A by 7 students. Students. Let that sink in for a second. We are the smallest 2A school, but look at what our kids are doing. Look at how they're getting recognized. So, it doesn't matter how big it is. You can come to any school and play, and you're going to get recognized. And it's a system that Coach Hughes has put in. That puts them there. They got to work, but, it's the whole thing.
Yeah. He coaches the team well. He's got good assistant coaches that coach his system, and they're moving forward. We got a minute left to go in the halftime show. Do you want to take a couple? We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back shortly.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handle your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the
All
time
right,
you
ladies
enter
and
the
gentlemen,
door
we are
until
back.
the
Start
groceries
of
are
the
carried to your
second
car.
half.
You'll be
Monterey
treated as
receive Waverly's coming out, getting ready to go.
We're back. As Michael said, I'm back. I was late coming back to the party.
Got some business to take care of.
Had to take. I ain't gonna say that. It wouldn't be appropriate for radio or TV, whatever
And
this is.
That's how we got no more logins. Yeah,
Bledsoe County's getting killed. How bad? 38 to nothing second quarter. Who are they playing? Tyner.
So now, if you've never been to Tyner,
I haven't.
It's an experience. Listen, but I'll tell you what though, I was down there growing up. DeMonte Bolden was their defensive tackle, and I was about 8th grade. Never seen somebody that big in my life.
Here we go with the kickoff. Monterey receiving the ball. Kick it back to the 10-yard line. Who is that? Michael Allred receiving?
Michael Allred's got a chance.
Oh, he's got
a
a nice seam.
Nice job by blocking right there by Monterey.
Yeah, that's a good 22-yard return right there. Eli Sailors? Yeah, it's one of them quickens.
Between Eli Sailors and Michael Allred, you got 2 and 8 right there.
Yeah.
Just missing a line. That's all.
Yeah, I was looking through my bifocals. I couldn't see.
The old Ben Franklin bifocals?
Yeah.
All right. 1st and 10, 11:53 left to go in the second half, in the third quarter. Ball in the 33. Montgomery taking the reins.
See what kind of offensive set would come out in here. It's been interesting. We either have been big or 3 or 4 wide. Here we go again.
Yep.
We're 4 wide set.
Yep, 4 wide set. Going to try to see if they can get the middle right here. Go to Mason Bowman. Oh, nope. They're going to go to
Incomplete pass. That would have been a good pickup right there.
Yep, and that was to Michael Allred, actually, and it would have been a heck of a pickup.
He tried to run with the ball before he had it.
He got a little excited. I think he got excited and saw what he thought, and he was like, hey, I got a chance.
Either that or heard footsteps.
Yeah, those footsteps were getting blocked.
Yeah. Well, that one guy on the inside was coming hard.
He's coming, but you got to be ready. You got to. If you're going to play receiver, you got to be willing to take a hit. You know it's coming.
Yeah, 2nd and 10 from the 33.
Put him in the sidelines or put him in the hospital. You got to know where to throw the ball.
Yeah.
2nd down and 10. Montgomery rolls out. Throws it right to Chandler Bowden. Just a bit outside. Ball one.
They had a miscommunication there.
Yeah, I like that. They came back to it. They did it in the first half, came back to it in the second half. And
he sat down a little short where Matthew was expecting him to be.
Yeah, I think, too, he was getting chased a little bit, so he had to get rid of it.
Yeah. 3rd and 10, we've
Yep, they're going to blitz you. They're going to make sure they'll take your run away. And I tell you, the middle linebacker for Waverly has done a good job tonight of making sure that middle's covered up. But Mason and Mike Allred both have made people miss when they've had to.
Yeah, Mason's got 90 yards in the first half rushing.
That's impressive.
Especially against a defense like this.
We got trips right, single left. Going to give it to Mason. They're going to go.
Oh, big hit.
That's a good tackle. That's a good, surefire tackle.
Yeah.
I think, do you try to draw them off sides here and then go for it? Or just go let punt?
You can try, but they're going to punt. They're bringing in the punt team. We hadn't seen much of Abner tonight.
We haven't. Now, it's kind of sad because you got to watch him play a little corner last week.
Yeah, he played good too.
He did.
I was impressed. So we're dropping back to punt here.
I think you try to angle this kick and make them chase it and see if you can get somebody. That's a
good punt.
That's a decent punt right there. It's all you need. See if you get to roll.
Bounce the wrong way.
Yep. It's about a 15-yard punt?
About 25. Not a bad punt.
Yeah.
It hit, and instead of bouncing the other way, it started to bounce back the wrong way.
Yep.
And we downed the ball right there at the 45. So not a bad.
He wasn't loose. He hadn't been on the field much.
Yeah. It wasn't a bad play, but we not what we needed on that first drive of the half.
Yep. Waverly coming with the ball, 1st and 10. And he's coming to the outside again. Kid's got some speed.
Got some holding right there.
Chases him down. Number 20 for Waverly, Easton Elliott, the junior. He's got a little speed to him, and he's one of the running backs we talked about early in pregame, how fast he is.
Well, you can get a corner like that when when your other wide receiver's got a hold of your cornerback's jersey, pulling him about 30 yards down the field.
Yeah, I mean, continue to block. They don't call it. It's just it's frustrating sometimes. But nice feel right there. It's like Carter Charlton in on the play.
We got to make some adjustments right here.
Yeah, I think they're attacking some areas that we might have a little weakness there, but the intensity is not there. It was in the first quarter and second quarter. That too, I think you've got to get that intensity.
Yeah,
back
they've got to get Big Mo back on their side.
Yep. Got to get Big Mo. If you're Montgomery, you got to call the offense right here and see if you can get him to go. We got right there. Got good job by Logan coming up and making a hit, but he's falling forward. There's no stickbacks. It's going to be a third and about 1.
Yeah, so we got to make a stop right here.
I think right here you just they're going to line them up right here. Going to hand it off right here. Maybe just a running right up to the side.
I think they're going to run right up the middle.
Yep. I think you're going to run it right up. Nope. To a quick. Oh! I think he
intercepted it.
Oh, my goodness. What a read by. Is that Eli Sailors making up for the play?
They called it incomplete. How in the world?
Fourth and 1. I don't see them actually going to the sidelines this time. I think they're going to go for it and go up the middle.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Yeah, but, man, I tell you what.
That was a heck of a play right there. Perfect read.
Perfect read. He read it the whole way through.
They're trying to draw him off sides. What they're trying to do.
Draw him off sides. He's going to go right up the middle. He's going to go to the side here. I think you're going to hand it right off to number 20. You're going to go right up the middle with your quarterback. Yep.
First down.
First down. That's what they were going to do.
We got to do a better job clogging that middle up.
Yep. I think number 77 for Monterey, Dustin Hernandez, the senior, he's taken on a couple double teams too.
Yeah.
They've kind of figured that part out. And Grant Hoover's maybe playing over a little bit.
Yeah.
I think you bring Grant to the middle and see if you can get him. Get him one time on the center. 1st and 10. Yep, right there he is. Grant Hoover. A little frustration taken out. Nice job. And then Montgomery taking out the other lineman. Looks like number can't see that. Looks like number 56.
Yeah, they're hitting. They just gotta make the stops. I mean, there's too many times that the tackle's there and they're just not making a tackle.
Yeah. Yeah, they got a field goal kicker. It's pretty good too. He's a senior. They're going to go to the sideline and
heck of a block right there.
Carter Charlton chasing him down, doing a good job turning him back in, and a host of Wildcats just take him down. And they got a flag on the play. It looks like Grant Hoover's hurt.
Hoover's down. He got a blindside block on him.
Yeah, I think he's going to end up. I think you're going to end up getting a flag on Waverly. It's going to get backed up on a blindside. They're trying to take that
personal foul on us.
Oh, really?
I didn't see. It must have been after the play.
That's interesting. He looks like Coach Hughes trying to give the official a little business there, and I don't blame him a little bit.
But dead ball foul, personal foul. No, did you see what it was back there, producer? Our instant replay guys, he's fired.
Sorry, Wayne.
Here we go. It's 1st and goal from the, what was that, about the 7-yard line?
About the 7, yep. Going to hand it off. Nope, going to hand it to a slant pattern. And
he had him.
He did. And if you're a corner, you got to watch that. Logan Sparks, I mean, you can't just give it to him. You're going to have to push him off the line a little bit.
Yeah, I mean.
Make it tough for him.
Yeah.
If I'm Waverly, I'm not calling a slant. I'm just running. I mean, I don't understand coaches sometimes, but helps Monterey out a little bit.
I mean, he was there. I mean, he was wide open.
He was.
That was a great play call, really.
Looks like they're going to run it right to the side here. He's got him, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Waverly.
They got a good blocking offense. They're consistently moving the ball. They found something doing different that they didn't do in the first 4 drives they had. First 3 drives.
Yeah, and Monterey didn't come out with the intensity they had the first 2 either. So you're going to have to get up a little bit. You're just down 7. You've got a chance to make some noise here in this game.
Yeah, that fumble
Yep.
changed the momentum of the game for sure. We're ready for the kick.
Oh, it's a fake. Oh, but he gets it, and it's no. Now, folks, it's 13-7. Abner has a chance possibly to win the ball game for Monterey going
for sure.
forward.
So they faked the kick going for a 2-point conversion, threw it out, and there was about 18 Wildcats there.
Yeah,
ain't supposed to be about 11 on the field, but it looked like there's about 18 out there.
Yeah, it's about 18. All right, folks, we'll take a short break and be right back.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handle your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
All right, folks, we are back. It is 14-7, 8:21 left to go in the third quarter. Waverly up 7. An opportunity
6.
here.
They're only up 6.
Sorry, 6. I'm so used to saying
They missed
7.
the extra point.
That's right, 13-7. That's a big play.
Yeah, that could be a huge, huge thing going forward. That's the kind of stop Monterey needed right there.
It is. I think that gives you a little confidence. Interesting on kickoff here. Lined up side by side. That's a pretty good kick. Right to Mason Bowman. Give him a little running head start. Good hit, but he's breaking tackles left and right. Still breaking tackles, and a little excessive play afterwards, and we still don't have a flag. And
23-yard return right there.
Yep. A little active by number 11, though. I kind of like the acting by Aiden.
Here we go. We got the big bodies going back in.
Yep. I think you're going to have to go. You're going to have to go sideline to sideline.
You're going to have to control the line of scrimmage too.
You are.
That's the thing that we've not controlled it the last couple drives either way. So we got to regain that control like we did those first 3 drives when we stopped them.
Control the clock, control the line of scrimmage. And this is a good opportunity for Monterey to really make some noise right here going into the third quarter. There you go. A little blocking right there. Grant Hoover trying to take some excessive force out.
Yeah, he blocked him about 20 yards down the field.
He did, and frustration's coming out. It looks like, and sometimes you got to make people mad before they start playing better.
They need to put Grant on that middle linebacker there.
Yep.
That's always, shadowing Mason. Put a big old helmet in his gut.
I think if you're Logan Davis, this is your kind of like, hey, he's mine tonight. You know what I mean? This is your senior. He's going after him, and just nothing wrong with some good hard hitting. I like the way they line up too.
Rockwood 24 on 97.
Yep.
That was just.
Yep. And here's the thing: 44 just came right up and saw the hole and stuffed it, and they didn't move him. Like that's the thing. Like you're going to have to run away from him a little bit. You're just going to have to, and you can only run away so far.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to run back up the middle again. Probably a pitch or a toss.
Yep.
Maybe a screen, wide receiver screen or slant. Heck, who knows? Coach Hughes throws some wrinkles in there you never see coming.
Nope. It's 3rd and about 6 on the ball on the 42. 6:52 left to go in the third quarter. Yep. Oh, incomplete.
No, he caught it.
No, he said incomplete.
No, he's marking the ball right there.
He's marking the ball.
He was out of bounds when he caught it.
He was, but he said incomplete, and then he said nope. He got it. So, all right.
I mean, his feet was out of bounds. He was on his knees when he caught it.
I think the Waverly coach.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I'm like, that makes coach over here from Waverly is like, I don't know about that one. I'm like, I don't either, bud.
Hey, we'll take it.
I don't either.
We're 1st and down on the other side of the field now. It's what we need to do. We got to move the ball, folks.
Yep, I think you're going to have to go to the far side and see if Mason can get some room and see if you can get some blocking here at some point.
Yeah.
1st down and 10. Oh, he did, though, and he gets a few yards. Oh, got about 4 yards. Ball's out.
They're calling him down.
They're calling him down again. Uh-oh, Mason looks like he's hurt a little bit.
I mean, they're punching, they're beating, they're banging.
Yep. I think, and here's the thing too: the difference between Mason and Michael Allred. Michael Allred will stick his foot in the ground and get upfield. Mason wants to dance. I think in a game like this, you can't dance.
Yeah.
You're going to have to get upfield. You're going to have to get those extra yards because those inches is what matters.
Yeah, Mason kind of hesitates for a second, looking for a hole.
There's nothing wrong with being patient, but you've got to make the cut at some point. Oh,
that should.
Yeah. Yep, horse collar.
That's a big all-state middle linebacker there getting called for horse collar tackle.
But I'll tell you what, with one arm, he's pulling him back. That's a strong man right there.
That's like one of them hard fart games.
Hard fart.
Yeah. That should be a 15-yard penalty right here.
15-yard. You get a new set of downs. You get a new opportunity right here.
Yeah, that's a big one right there.
That
15-yard penalty.
Horse collar wasn't it? Horse collar penalties weren't there when I played.
No.
Shoot, I got thrown around. We've gotten everything. I watched kids get all thrown all over the place and never got called.
Yeah, back then it wasn't no big deal.
Back then you could hit the quarterback and not get a penalty.
Yeah, now you touch him and
Tom Brady, man, just changed it all.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say what I want to say. It's not appropriate.
Now, 1st and 10. Michael Allred he's got an opportunity. Look at the speed.
Big pickup right there.
Yep.
Had one more block, he would have broke it.
Now I will say this: you play Oneida and you play other schools like Rockwood, that's a touchdown.
Yeah.
Waverly, that's the speed that they have.
Exactly.
They can control the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. That was a big pickup there. 8-yard gain by Michael Allred. We needed that.
Yep. The Tate Robinson, the closing speed of that senior, just allowing him not to go to the end zone. This being a 13-13 ball game right now.
I was almost ready to say touchdown, but
too.
It had that look.
It did. 2nd and about 2. Oh. Yep. You got, let's see, I think he'll get close, maybe about a yard. Stopped by a host of Waverly Tigers.
There was a fumble on the play, and I think it was on the handoff way it looked.
Yeah, it was. It was. And again, little things like that matter in this game.
Yeah.
You got to take care of the little things when a big game, when you play a good team like Waverly.
Yeah, right. We got to move the ball, get a first down right here. This is a big 3rd down. I think Mason Bowman's still out of the game, looks like.
It looks like he's going to be. I mean, I don't blame him for getting a little bit of a rest right now. Let Michael Allred take over. He's got some fresh legs. Big hit, but goes forward. It's going to be close, about a half yard.
Yeah.
I think with Montgomery, I think you line up real quick and go right to it. Go get that 4th and 1.
Yeah, you
Don't
line up right under center.
Yep.
Under center and move the pile.
Yep. I think you go maybe stack formation, go under center, hand it to Carter Charlton maybe at running back.
Yeah.
See if you can get a fullback dive.
Yeah, you got big old Rigdon too, but he moved the pile last week. I
He's
tell
not
you
afraid
what,
of some contact.
He did some hitting. He moved the pile.
Yeah, it's 24-7 Rockwood right now. 4th and 1. This is the opportunity. I don't like shotgun, but they're going to hand it, and he's.
Oh, there's another horse collar.
Yep, and he still didn't go down. He's still not going down. Tell you what,
that'll be penalty. Look like another horse collar.
But I'll tell you what, the right side of that line is just unbelievable right there.
Right.
Daniel number 77, Dustin Hernandez, and you have Grant Hoover.
Yeah,
amazing job by that offensive line.
Yeah, I mean that was a great play call. 4th and 1 from the 22, and they, just a handoff, and he ran all the way down the 6-yard line. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Waving flag off.
Because I think they're going to take the yardage. I think you take the yardage over the flag. I understand where that's coming from. I get that. We're in the purple zone.
Yeah, we are in the Monterey Foods purple zone.
Monterey Foods purple zone. Go buy Monterey Foods.
So we just keep doing what we're doing right here. Control the line of scrimmage, get in the end zone, take the lead.
On the 7-yard line, they're going to line up again and just hammer it. It's a fumble, and Waverly's got the ball.
Another bad snap. not bad snap, bad handoff.
Yep. Something you haven't seen much this year either.
No.
That's the other thing. They've not had a handoff job, but it just
That was 2 on this series.
Yeah, it's just 2 on this series is not what you want to see. But going forward, this is your opportunity for your defense. Make a stop, get the momentum back right here. Eli Sailor's almost had a pick earlier, and now another opportunity. You got Cyrus going in there. It's 1st and 10 and about the 10-yard line for Waverly. I think Carter Charlton may be a little angry, get a little play call right here.
They're double teaming Cyrus.
Yep.
Goodness gracious, somebody get that kid down.
Yep, number 24.
He's not
Waverly.
he's not even
going
that
down easy.
He ain't that.
Emmerich.
Don't look that big. They don't have their height and weights on here, does it?
Nope. But I tell you what, that offensive line for Waverly right now is doing a really good job, and they're
Yeah.
just big hit by Grant Hoover. That might hit a little bit. Number 24 gave him a little much of a business back to Grant. I like the little. I like it a little bit.
We
Nothing on a little aggression. You can take that out.
For sure. I mean, Monterey they've got to have a sense of urgency in getting the ball back right here. I think. Just
you got to make a play.
Yeah.
You've got to make a play at some point. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to try to make a play. Right
there we
make
go.
A play. Good job by the defensive line.
Matthew Montgomery.
Here you go. You got 3rd and about 10. Waverly's going to have an opportunity to throw it, which they've hit the slants before. Can Monterey get off on 3rd down? Can they get off the field on 3rd down is the question. Yep. I think you've got a little – they know they can fight with them. They know they can play. I think this is a good opportunity.
Yeah, 3rd and long.
3rd and long. They're going to throw it. He's got a chance at the flat, and it's dropped.
He dropped it. Huge play right there.
Wow.
Huge play. I don't think he would have had a first down anyways, but
we'll take a drop any day.
Yeah,
right there.
for sure. There's been some couple dropsies in this game.
From both sides.
Yeah. I mean, we dropped one basically in the end zone on a 4th down play.
I think right here, if you're Chandler Bowden, you know it's going to be a good punt.
Yeah, you got back up.
Back up and maybe get a little fake reverse here.
Yeah, I would go. I would drop back at least to the 40. Get a running start.
That's a pretty good punt. Ooh, Eli.
Well, the guy was in his face. How you supposed to catch it with somebody?
You can be there. You're allowed to. But if you're going to call fair catch, you better catch it. Because technically, by TWS rule, that's a live ball. So, no. If you call fair catch on TWS, happened in Ray County when I was playing football. Yep. I was told that, and I was like, I thought that was not true. That is true. So,
jeez.
But I'll take it. You know what?
Yeah.
We got the ball right now. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
We got good field position too. 48-yard line, 52 yards to pay dirt. We gotta do like we did, move the ball, but we gotta have good smooth handoffs, secure the ball, score a touchdown.
Yep.
Simple. Seems simple anyway.
It seems simple, but I think they found something with this running game right here. Mason Bowman's going to break one right here. He's dragging multiple defenders.
Nice 12-yard pickup right there.
Mason Bowman coming through.
He's running over people. That number 18 right there. He wasn't liking that too much. Yep. Hobby Griffin.
Hey, you know what I like though? That line right now that you've got.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he's got some power in there.
Yeah. That's what I was saying earlier. This is basically a jumbo set. You got Borjas and you got Charlton in there. You know, that's 2 tight ends. You could actually run some plays, you know.
Yep.
A little play action maybe. Tight end going down the seam.
You know, and this is what the play call looked like when they played Clay County and beat them, or Pickett County or somebody it was back about 2-3 years ago, and Carter Charlton got it. Mason Bowman just running over people.
That's some good blocking right there.
Yep. He is hurting. His hip might be hurting a little bit too, but you got Michael Allred in there coming in, little lightning coming through. He got about 7 yards. He's about 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4, so 6 yards.
Yeah. Mason's on the sidelines getting I think he's just out of breath. Taking a breather maybe.
Might be. Maybe cramping up. We got a timeout right here.
In the third quarter.
Into the third quarter, man, it goes by fast.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank, we're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family, and we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank,
And
member
we're back.
FDIC.
Start of the fourth quarter. Monterey 7, Waverly 13.
Second and it says 4 on the board. It looks like a 2 to me.
Yeah, it looks like a 2, but you know what? That's all right. It's hard to see from up here.
Yeah.
You know, I think our clock guy's giving. Second and 3. There we go, clock guy. Good job. There's Joey giving us a little extra yard. I like that. Maybe it's 2 yards. You sure?
We don't understand sign language, Joey.
We don't understand math very well. And he gets it. Nope. I thought Montgomery kept it, and if he would have, it would have been to the house.
Gosh almighty, there was nobody over there.
Nope.
That was a gain of nothing.
Yep. I thought. Gave
him a yard.
3rd and 10 or 3rd and 1. I swore I thought Montgomery kept it. I was like, man, that's to the house.
We gotta get this first down. We gotta convert right here on 3rd down.
You can't leave this one. You can't leave this one a chance now.
No, I mean we're at that point in the game that we can't keep going for 4th downs every drive. Just about.
Yep.
We gotta convert.
They're coming right towards 44. They're gonna see if they can block, and they might go the opposite way though. Nope, they're gonna keep it right up the middle, and he's got the first down.
And
looks like Michael Allred and Grant Hoover blocking each other down there in the field.
Well, he's trying to get 44 out of there.
Yeah, he's trying to get 44, and there was 2 or 3 of them on him.
That was a big conversion right there by our quarterback. I mean, he is tough. I tell you what, he don't shy away from contact.
That's a big old boy.
Yeah, and he delivers a contact too on defense. He makes some huge hits.
If we get Caden Jones back from last year, he'd get a little extra eligibility left. That'd be nice too. Hey, listen, you need some extra help back there. So it would be 1st and 10. 10:46 left to go in the fourth quarter. 7-3 or 7-13. Waverly up. Nope. And he's still going, but backed up by about 2 or 3 yards. Good pursuit by the defense of Waverly.
Yeah, that was a 2-yard loss by Bowman. That's something you rarely see right there.
Very rarely. I completely agree.
So it's 2nd and 12. Let's see what Coach Hughes gonna call up on the play chart here. We got to do something a little different. We just can't keep doing the same thing over and over.
I tell you what I'd like to see is maybe a little pitch to Eli Sailors and just let him go around the end. I'd like to see that too.
I still think that play action seam route to the tight ends would work.
Yep, the seam routes, and I think they want to set up Carter Charlton's. I think you got him up the seam. I think you're correct, JJ.
So there you go, right there, Carter Charlton.
There you go. Yep. But you're only going to get about 2 or 3 yards out of that. You don't get very many.
I mean, he's 6 foot tall. That's 2 yards right there. He leaned forward and put the ball forward.
Yeah, you're going to have to.
That's a 4-yard. That was a hard 4-yard. I can't talk tonight.
You're just excited.
Hard.
You do a lot of talking all
yards.
day because it's like you're having to sponsor everybody and do all
Lord
the stuff
have mercy.
for the town.
I'm off the clock. Let's talk football. I had to admonish the Coop here.
Hey,
is Neil still watching us?
Yeah, he's missing them already. 3rd and about 7.
Oh,
good. That's a good defensive play, but a good pass right there by Montgomery. That's a.
I mean, he put it right where he needed it.
Yep, he sure did.
Cornerback made a heck of a play right there.
I think too. You've got the corner. I think the corner guy down here was also open, but maybe Montgomery could have taken off a little bit and got some yards.
Those holes fill up quick when you're playing teams like this.
They do.
Here we go, 4th and 8. This is a big conversion. We got to make it right here.
Carter Charlton coming now. Logan Sparks coming in now. It's 4th and 8 with 9:43 left to go in the fourth quarter.
I don't see a run right here because brought one of your big blockers out. It's going to be a screen pass or something.
I could see a screen.
They're 4 wide, so it's probably going to be some kind of crossing pattern or something.
Yep.
Had him.
Yeah, I think he threw it a little too early.
Yeah.
I think he had him. I think you're right. He had him.
I mean, it would have been a first down, too. Great play call. Just didn't execute.
I think he got to the sticks and just couldn't do it.
Yeah. We back on defense. 9:38 to go in the game.
Yep, looks like we ran the Waverly coaches off here.
Yeah. He's going to the roof.
He's going to the roof. All right, 1st and 10. Yep, double team right here. Logan Davis, you're going to have to hold him. Good job.
Great
by Mason
tackle.
Bowman.
Mason Bowman in the backfield ran him down.
I don't think anybody saw that.
No.
Mason just come out of nowhere.
Yeah, I was watching. He looked like one of them little dogs that's chasing. Them like Chihuahuas and ankle biters. I mean, he ain't no small guy by no means, but that's what he looked like. Just, he's just a flash coming in there.
You're calling him a Chihuahua?
No, Lord no. His daddy might whoop me if I did.
He might.
Aaron's a big old boy too.
He is a big old boy. 2nd and 11. Ball on the 22.
Oh, bad snap. Bad snap.
Yep, they're going to go right to him, and he's still getting away, but a host of Monterey Wildcats.
You seen who?
Was it Mason Bowman?
Number 18, Matthew Montgomery.
Oh, it's one of them.
Grant Hoover was going that way, but he had about 3 of them blocking him.
You know who's also in right now? Logan Montgomery, the little brother. So that's an interesting. He's up there at defensive tackle.
He's a big boy too.
Hey, he's just taking up space.
Yeah.
I think you're trying to run multiple defenders in. He's a defensive line right now. See if you get a little extra speed in there. Third down.
Third and 14.
Yep. Watch for the slant. Watch for the. Nope. Watch out for the backfield coming back to him.
Turn around. Oh man. That's a good catch. Our defensive back, what's his name? Chandler Bowden. He wasn't looking at the ball, and by the time he turned his head around, the ball was right there.
Yep. Landon Dooley. The quarterback for Waverly, there's a Mr. Football possibility for him. We see why right there.
Yeah. That's a great pass.
It's a great throw. And we're not going to see very many teams that throw like this.
No.
But
that was almost 50 yards in the air.
Yeah. And he was about to get hit.
Yeah. I mean, Carter Charlton was right there. I mean, had his hand in his face, and he still delivered the ball.
1st and 10. They're going back. You see if you can get him. And he's sacked.
Borjas, huge hit, big loss. That's a 9-yard sack right there.
That is a 9 yards. And all the yards you just gained, you lost some.
Yeah. That's the kind of momentum-changing play we need right there. We got to hold them, get the ball back, and go down and score.
And something that Waverly's done, they were run happy. Now they've gotten pass happy.
Yeah.
It's almost like Coach Cheney from Tennessee is going to throw it every time instead of running it. That works to Monterey's advantage.
Yeah. It stops the clock.
It stops the clock.
Well, the clock's still running.
Incomplete passes stop the clock. Looks like you're going to run right here, though. Nope. Going to be a pass again, and he's going to be good job by Eli Sailors, just timing it up and giving a lick.
He completed the pass, but he put a lick on him and knocked the ball out.
Yep.
Great play. That's kind of
third down.
3rd and 19. We got to make a stop right here.
Watch the slant pattern on the right before halftime.
Yeah.
You got to watch that again this time.
That was a big pickup. We got to hold and make a stop right here.
You do.
Here's 7 minutes to go in the 7:16 to go in the fourth quarter.
And it's 3rd to Muddy Pond right now.
Yeah, we need to hold them to Anderson.
So this is going to be an interesting play call. See what they get. He's got him up the sidelines, man.
Oh, great
off the
play!
Helmet.
That was a great play. Logan Sparks got in his face and I think more than anything it threw him off. He threw it off, and he couldn't see it because you're in front of him. And next thing you know, it bounced off his head.
And you know what's defender? That's all you got to do.
Yeah,
you got to look pretty as long as you don't catch it.
Yeah,
nice job by Logan Sparks.
Yeah, broke the play up. I mean, that's those little things that when you put them together, win you the ball game.
I'm going to call it now. Coach Hughes is going to run this clock all the way down to about 5 seconds left, and he's going to score and he's going to win on a PAT.
Yeah.
I'm calling it right now. Calling it right now. He did this against Clay County a couple years ago. It's the same exact situation. 7:09 left. Over end.
Good kick.
End over end punt. Oh, Chandler Bowden's going to let it bounce. Good idea, bud.
Out of bounds about the 18-yard line, so we
it's pretty good.
got about 82 yards to go to score a touchdown and win the game.
There you go. You got an opportunity here. We'll take a short break for about 5 or 10 seconds, and we'll get right back.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance.
All right, we're back. 6:59 left to go in the fourth quarter. Waverly up 13-7 on a missed PAT. Gives Monterey a chance. 2 wide to each side. Oh, just a little off.
The passes are off a little bit tonight. He had him in the flat. That would have been good pickup. Might not have been a first down, but he would have got some good yardage right there.
I think he's I think he's aiming it. He's expecting someone to be there, and they're kind of a little off to the left.
I think their timing's off just a little bit.
Yep.
I mean, if your timing's off even half a second, it's going to throw the play off.
It is. It's a big. This is a big series right here.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is your opportunity to take one and see if you can put it up against the number 3 team in the state in 3A. This is what kind of power, what can you do in winning time?
Big run by Matthew Montgomery.
He's going to get about 5, 6. He's still running. He's going to get about 6 or 7
all the way out to the 25-yard line. Yep. There's no quit.
That's your momentum. That's a momentum pickup right there. That's something that you say, okay, let's go.
All right, we're going big bodies back in here.
Big bodies. Logan Montgomery also coming back in. Little brother going to help big brother out. 3rd and about 4. 6:28 left to go in the fourth quarter.
We got Hernandez going back into the line. We got several big bodies in there. Borjas, Charlton, all came back in.
Yep. You're never in a hurry right now. Right now, you got plenty of time. You don't want to mess up and try to get everything right.
3rd and 4, we got to convert right here.
I don't know if he got it. Nope. He's going to be about a yard short.
That's why I'm saying you got to do something different. I mean, you can't just keep handing off and expecting something big to happen if you're doing the same thing.
Yep. You're going to have to go for it. If you're going this thing, I can understand him punting, but you're going to have to go for it.
No. This is another Matthew Montgomery keeping the ball running straight up the middle.
I don't like the shotgun. I want to be under center. I want to get those yards. But this will be an interesting play call. Sometimes he calls some crazy things, and we'll see what we get right here. We got 2 guys. We're going right up the middle. It looks like we're going to go right after 44 from Waverly, and we're going to hand it. He didn't get it. He didn't get it.
That's a big stop right there, folks.
Big stop.
That's no gain.
That's no gain. That's Waverly did their thing. Now Monterey is going to have another opportunity on defense to see if they can get the ball back, see if Waverly can make a mistake.
I expect nothing but handoffs right here. Run the clock.
Handoff and do it. I guess my prediction was wrong. I said it too early.
Yeah.
Got too excited.
Yeah.
It looks like they're going to try to do the same thing that Monterey does. They're going to run it right down the middle.
Run up the gut.
Right up the gut. But tell you what, Monterey's not having it.
No. That's the big bodies right there that you expect to make the tackles. Grant Hoover, Carter Charlton, Montgomery, Mason Bowman.
Yep. You still got 3 timeouts left. You got number 11, Aiden Reagan, coming in. He's going to see if he can get some pop in there as well. Mason Bowman he's been playing all game.
I think he's a little winded. He's tired.
Yep.
I understand that as much as he's been hit.
Yep. 2nd down and 10. You're going to go. He's going to pass it. He's got an opportunity, and, man, he's money. He's got it right there.
Looked like he was out of bounds.
Nope. Man, what a pass.
The defensive back didn't turn around again.
He didn't turn around. It's his 2nd time. Yep. That quarterback just put it on the money.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, one-on-one coverage like that, somebody's got to yell ball or something.
1st and 10. He's going to keep it. He's going to keep it, get held, but he's going to throw it. He's going to go right in the end zone. Touchdown, Waverly.
Yeah, that's the backbreaker right there.
Too. You got a chance. 4:33 left to go. Does he call timeout? We don't know. Should he? Maybe. There's a lot that can happen in those kind of plays.
Yeah. Yeah, here we go. They're going to – looks like they're lining up for the
go for 2 right here.
Looks like they're going for 2, try to gain back that extra point they missed earlier.
Yeah, because that could be a big play coming down the stretch.
Yeah. Let's see what happens right here. We gotta man up and put a helmet on a helmet.
Yep. You're going to have to go right up the middle. That's where we're coming right up the middle.
Right there we go. Grant Hoover.
And Grant Hoover's not having it. He's a little upset right now. He's frustrated, and I don't blame him. I would be too.
He slung him about 4 yards right there.
We haven't made a play in the kicking game tonight. This might be your play to make in the kicking game tonight. If you're Monterey, this is your opportunity right here to make a play.
4:33 left to go in the game. Monterey 7, Waverly 19. This has been a great game, regardless of what the score is. It's been a great game.
It has been. It's one of those games where, you weren't expected to be in it, but you've been in there every single step of the way.
I mean, except for a couple mistakes, a couple turnovers. Yep. We had turnover basically on their end of the field. And they had a short field to go and score a touchdown. We had turnover on downs from, the 25, 30-yard line?
We did. But I'll tell you what, to the quarterback's credit of Waverly, he has put the ball on the money every single time.
And he's put it where only his guys can catch it, really.
And you're not going to see a quarterback the rest of the way out that can do that. Bledsoe doesn't have a quarterback like that.
No.
Onana doesn't have a quarterback. Wartburg. I don't care. Anybody else in 2A, maybe Meigs County, maybe Trousdale. You're not going to see that.
Yeah. That's one of those special talents, you know.
Absolutely. He got kickoff here. You got Mason Bowman, Eli Saylor's back. I kind of wish, man, they'd just get one run back right here and get this crowd going and see what we can do. If they do, we're going to push this. We're going to put the mic up and let them just have at it.
Here we go. Mason Bowman running the ball back. Run it back about almost 30-yard line, 20-yard pickup right there.
Yep. If you're Coach Hughes right here, do you go quick to try to get 2 scores? You're going to have to, right?
You have to. You can't run the clock here. You got to move fast.
Yep. Your 2 minute offense is going to be right here, and then if you get an onside, you do it again.
Yeah. You can't be piddling here.
That's right. You can't piddle. You got to make plays. Winning teams, great athletes make plays when they have to make them, and this is one of those moments. 1st and 10, 4:26 left to go. Monterey down 7-19.
Nope. 44 in the backfield.
Yep. Number 44, the all-state linebacker for Waverly, just making a play.
No gain. Wouldn't have sacked. No gain.
Yep. You didn't lose any yards, but you're going to have to go quick. Can't go to the sideline every time. Going to have to go.
York 28, Wartburg 0.
Yeah, I'd expect that from York Wartburg. Wartburg's not very good.
We got to have a sense of urgency. We can't be letting 30 seconds or more run off the clock every play.
You don't want to use your timeouts if you don't have to. You want to keep those in case you get the ball back.
You got to move fast.
You got to move fast. Looks like he's going to try to go for the a handoff again. What? I think you're going to have to take your shot at some point.
Yeah.
Carter Charlton coming back in. Looks like Michael Allred's coming out.
We gotta move.
I'm not really so this is the only thing I don't understand about this is I get controlling the clock when you need to, but it's 3:11 left. You're gonna have to move quick if you need 2 scores.
You gotta have 2 scores to win the game. You can't let time just tick off. You gotta have, like you said, 2-minute offense. You gotta have a fast-paced offense.
You got it. This is where you got to pick up tempo. You're gonna have to go tempo the whole way out.
Oh.
Yep. Maybe I think you need to call a timeout right here. See what happens.
Yeah. I mean, that was made something out of nothing right there. I mean, it's 4th and 7.
Yeah. Just trying to make a play out of nothing. I completely agree. It's all you got to do.
Let's see. Clock's still ticking down. Almost down to 2 minutes. Running into play for fourth down right here. So, what do you think, Michael?
I think you're going to have to try to draw something up the middle. Carter Charlton's going to have to try, or you're going to have to throw a slant.
Yeah.
Because right now, Waverly's playing press coverage with man in the slot. They're going to back off a little bit, see if they can get this. Nah, it's going to be a little. Oh,
got him.
He's got him. He's going. He could go all the way, and he does.
That's huge. Holy cow. Chandler Bowden, that was, what, about 65 yards?
That's about a 60. And you talk about
67 yards.
Talk about a play when you needed it.
That was a perfect pass. Put it right
on the money.
Call it on. Oh, my gosh. That was huge. Now you got a minute 44 left to go in the game. We got to get this conversion. You got to.
You just need a PAT. That's all you got to do.
Then you got to get the onside kick.
This right here, Abner's. Listen, right here's Abner's chance. There it is. It's through. It's good. It is 14-19. Monterey down by 5.
We're expecting an onside kick right here.
Touchdown wins it for Monterey. Don't need the extra point for Monterey. You work on your onside for at least once a year. This is it right here.
We got to have it right here, folks. This is one of those games. You know, that's one of those big plays you got to have. You know, we finally hit on one. It's one of those that, you know, we took that chance several times and just been off their fingertips. And I mean, here we are, 4th and 7 at our own 33, and we, he throws it about 40 yards in there, hits him right in the hands where only he could catch it, and he just scoots right into the end zone.
Isn't it funny with football how one play can just well, it takes one play to get things going. It's all it takes. And in high school football, this is it. And if you're Coach Hughes, this right here is a great opportunity to see if you can get this onside. And for Hernandez, he does not matter more than he does right now. Right now, he matters as a senior right here in this moment.
This is really this right here is going to decide the game.
You got to go 10 yards before you can touch it. You got to go 10.
No,
that's Hernandez, number 72, Darnell Hernandez. And
kicked it too hard.
Yep, kicked it too hard.
That wasn't a bad kick. He just kicked it too hard.
That is now. No, it didn't. It didn't pop like it's supposed to. Now, minute 44 left, down by 5.
We can get the ball back, just not having timeouts left.
If Waverly, which hasn't really done much up tonight, if they get an opportunity, can Monterey capitalize?
Yeah, I mean we gotta stop the ball. We gotta keep them from getting a first down. That's all it boils down to.
You've got to stop the run. You know they're going to run it. You got to use all 3 of your timeouts.
I mean, if they get a first down, it's over. Not much we could do at that point.
We'll see what happens right here. It is 1st and 10, a minute 44 left. And he makes a break for it. He's 24 for Waverly. Got a little excessive right there. We're not going to have a little call right there. I guess not.
Threw him out of bounds almost to the daggone wall.
We're not going to have a little extra excessive. All right. So that's legal. Didn't know that.
That was a big run right there by Emmerich Houston.
Houston just making play right now.
Yeah, that big old boy right there.
Yep. Hey, Grant Hoover was there, but he overran the play just a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, first down, we could still, stop the clock, get the ball back if we hold them. We got to hold them, though. We can't give up any more first downs.
Waverly's going to have to fumble the ball here. Quarterback's going to have to make a mistake. He's going to have to. Ooh, it's been there all night like that, too. But good job. Number 10, Carter Charlton. Seeing it, got a timeout right here. Oh, we got a flag and another flag. We got some excessive little action going on between Mason Bowman and another player, it looks like.
It's probably going to be offset penalties.
Probably.
That was some extracurricular activities going on there.
Excessive force there, I believe.
No, they're going to what? Looked like it was both sides. Personal foul on the offense.
It did go both ways.
So, it'll be second and 6, looks like.
Yeah, he called a timeout, but I don't know if
The clock stopped because of the penalty.
he did stop the penalty. So the penalty, does that take the timeout away? It does take the timeout away, actually. Which means, does the clock stop?
That's huge right there.
So he keeps his timeout. Nope.
No.
He uses his timeout. So he still uses it, but the ball's going to go right there. So they're backed up again.
It should be second down, right?
Looks like it'll be a replay it down, maybe. First or second down, yeah.
It was after the play, though.
Yep. We're going to go to break.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
We are back. Second and 21. There was a little misunderstanding with the flag. You know, the sticks over there had first down on it. So I went over and talked to the
Official?
guy from TAA. I said, hey, look, that was after the play. Should be second down. I guess it got on the radio. Now it says second down. So
You know what that says? Remember those powers you got?
yeah, it means I'm paying attention.
It's pay your attention. But those powers you got around here, that helps. It's Robert rules of consecutive order. Here we go. Second down at about 21. A minute 27 left to go. In the fourth quarter, he's going to be hit.
Right there.
They're trying to strip the ball. My gosh. Oh my goodness.
Carter Charlton stripped the ball out, but it bounced right back into the running back's hands. Bounced right back into his hands. Gosh almighty.
That, you know what, though? They kept him up.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Gosh almighty, that was almost
oh my gosh.
Lord have mercy.
It's been timeout again. Their second timeout.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents.
Man, I feel like we've been watching all kinds of college football, kind of craziness last night. Virginia Tech and Miami with the crazy catches, and Carter Charlton just about had the play of the year.
Yeah,
but by gosh, the Lord willing, just did not want Monterey to have it, and we're right back to a lineman's arms from Waverly.
Yeah, he ripped the ball out. Now we got some big bodies there in the middle. I think they may. I don't know if they're going to run the ball. I think they're going to do a slant or something right here.
If I'm Chandler Bowden, I'm looking, or if I'm Michael Allred.
Now I bring that safety back this way.
Yep. It's going to be a run. Grant Hoover turns them back in. Nothing. They're going to try to strip it this time.
Great play. Great play.
Job. Now, you're going to have to let the play clock run. So,
timeout. Stop the clock. It is now 4th and.
Wow.
Fourth and Livingston looks like, or Sparta.
Fourth and Livingston. We're going to take a timeout break real quick, and we'll be right back.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handle your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
All right, folks, we are back. It is 4th down and 20. Minute 12 left to go.
It's good Lord have mercy. We don't know what to do up here with ourselves.
We don't. What a game so far. Monterey has fought their way back into this thing, being down 7-19.
They are back to punt the ball.
Yep.
Mason Bowman. Is that Mason? I can't see.
Eli
Sailors, Chandler Bowden going back to receive the ball. Oh, goodness gracious alive.
Oh, my gosh. Can't deal with this. Not even tomorrow either. Here we go. It's the punt. And it's a bad punt. Let him go out of bounds. It's going to fall to the right. That's okay. Out of bounds.
That's fine.
And that's Rick's tee shot looks better than that right there, I think, folks.
Here we go. We got a minute 3 left in the game.
Minute 3 to win. Here's the thing. It's a minute 3 to win the ball game.
I mean, all it takes is one play.
One play. And if you're Monterey, you've been playing for this your entire life, for these kind of moments here. Fourth quarter, 14-19. Waverly's up. Minute 3 left to go. If you're Coach Hughes,
I go right back to the same play call.
I would. You see who they're single covered on, you go over that.
Why not? Why not?
Oh, little too far. Oh, my goodness.
A little too much air under it. You got to have those close to the sideline, because if you catch it and you can't score, you got to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
Not only that, but if you throw it too far, the defender can get it. You got to, as a quarterback, you got to have the placement.
Yeah, just wasn't a little too much on there, not enough touch.
Not enough touch. That's all right. I have a feeling they're going to come back across the field at some point. You're going to have an opening, and Eli Sailors or Michael Allred's going to have a play to win this ball game.
Yeah.
Chandler Bowden has one. Can Eli Sailors or Michael Allred make another, or Chandler Bowden?
Well, we got Chandler Bowden down here in the bottom.
2nd and 10, 58 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. He's got him. He's got him. He's got him. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Lord have mercy. He had him. That was a touchdown.
Oh. What'd I say, though?
Yeah.
Had a chance.
Goodness gracious alive.
And I tell you what, he's gone to the end zone. He catches it.
Yeah.
He does. He's gone.
Goodness gracious alive. That was a beautiful pass.
There's 2 in my lifetime I have seen happen like that. One was Chandler Bowden about 2 years ago, and then that one was that one right there for Michael Allred. Man alive.
I mean, he had him. He had 5 yards on him.
Yep. Offensive line doing a fantastic job of blocking. Can you just execute? Michael Allred's going to have some redemption here in a minute, though.
Yeah.
You give it a chance. Timeout. We'll be right back.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty
All right, folks, we are back with 48 seconds left. Michael Allred had a touchdown in his hands.
Just couldn't
hang on. So we got 3rd and 10, 48 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Waverly's playing back, which they're going to have to give this team a chance, but I'm looking for Montgomery to make another. Oh, you've got an opportunity. Eli Sailors making plays.
First down.
You're going to have to go. Spike the ball. You're going to have to get up and go. Get up and spike the ball. You got 40 seconds left. When the clock starts, spike the ball and see you go. Come on now.
No, they're gonna they got
They're gonna go. We're gonna keep going. We're going 38 seconds. We're gonna keep playing. We're gonna keep playing. Oh man, incomplete pass.
That's all right. That's all right. Stops the clock.
Yep. That's actually, if you're going to drop one, just go ahead and drop it. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
We can live to fight another day.
Yeah.
Michael Allred's going to have another chance, or Eli Sailors is going to have another chance to make a play here in a few minutes. If not, Chandler Bowden's going to be right there.
I think you got to go down the far sideline with Chandler Bowden again.
I think you're going to have to. It's 27 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Ball on the opposite 35. Going by right to left.
And Chandler Bowden's on this side.
And Chandler Bowden's on this side. You're going to have to go at some point. You're going to have to make a shot and see what you can get out of this.
You got to do a double move on him or something, get him open.
Yep, double move. Make sure the safety's watching. He knows he's playing back. He knows he's playing.
Safety's going to that side.
It's up.
Pass interference.
Incomplete. I thought passing. Yeah.
Man, it looked like he pulled him down.
Yeah. Double coverage too, so they're playing back. You could hit a short route here. You could hit a short route.
But you got to get out of bounds.
And got to get out of bounds or get a first down, stop the clock, spike it, and let's move on. You're going to have 2 more chances here. 17 seconds left to go.
Goodness gracious alive. Oh.
What a game.
Yeah.
What a game. How can you not be excited about football?
Oh, goodness gracious.
And here's another thing, too. I think they're going to try to go Mason Bowman pitch to the right here and see if they can get something maybe. Yep, you're going to have to go. You got 10 seconds. Get up to the line and spike it. Get up to the line and spike it.
No, they got a 4th down. They got to go.
Oh, they got to go. They can't spike it. Nope. And, 4th down. Nope. Ball game. It was 4th down. It was 4th down. You can't spike it. That's the ball game, folks.
He didn't realize the play. Didn't realize the down.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that screen pass to the right, but ball game. Trying to do everything right. Run one final play.
Nah, they should just kneel it down here.
Yep.
Is it? It happens. It's high school football. Intensity levels up, and you got to make a play and stop the clock and everything. So,
yep.
It happens. You can't blame nobody. It's just the intensity of the game, and
and you're in that moment. That's what you're taught to do your whole life is spike the ball, but watching the clock. He's not been in that kind of moment, so it's a learning experience. He'll be ready when this comes back through. Monterey has got the complete team.
Yeah.
They're going to have a chance this year, and this ball game proves it tonight against a powerhouse 3A school.
I mean, this is a tough school, and we hung with them. We were a couple of plays away from winning the ball game.
Yep. Beat the spread. I mean, they were supposed to lose by 8, but had an opportunity late with the drop pass from Michael Allred. But, again, there are plays before that have brought up to that position, too. So it's not just him. There's other plays throughout the whole game that could have added up to that.
Missed tackles on defense that could have made a difference. There's, stuff on offense we could have done a little differently. And, all in all, you just got to, give credit to both teams. They played their butts off. It was a heck of a ball game.
Yep, that was
I mean, Monterey's down by 2 touchdowns with what?
4 minutes left to go, really.
And they scored a touchdown with 2 minutes to go.
Yep.
And still had a chance to win the ball game against the number 3 ranked team in 3A.
Number 3 ranked team. That should show you. 3A, 17th in the state. And Coach T. I mean, you look at a powerhouse team who almost should have won a state championship last year in 2A, but got beat by Peabody. So we're going to wrap up here this game. Monterey loses tonight by a score of 19-14. We'll be back in a few minutes with stats.
Please stay tuned for the VE Customer Share Program wrap-up show as the broadcast team will recap game highlights and stats after a word from our sponsor.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcats Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
All right, we are back with Stats. Ray Lee.
Hey, guys, I'm here with the stats. Oh, man, what a game of what could have been. What could have been. You know what?
It's not like a
could have
Tennessee
been.
fan.
To an extent, yeah. You got a Tennessee shirt on over there.
I know.
It
Heartbreaks, man. Heartbreaks.
For the last 15 years, without a doubt. Mason Bowman led the way with 145 yards rushing. Matthew Montgomery, he had 125 pass yards and would have had probably about 80 more yards had there been a catch there.
Had there been a catch.
You know, I mean, we had the ball, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times in the second half. You know, we tied with Waverly in first downs. We each had 7. Waverly had 1 fumble that Carter Charlton got the ball up in the air and went right to their lineman.
Yep.
So, you know, the ball just wasn't bouncing our way tonight. I mean, we had opportunities and just could not put it in. Give Waverly a lot of credit. I mean, they came out, played hard. And, you know, kind of what me and the Beard, Mr. Wayne Brown, were talking about before the game, our Achilles heel is the pass defense.
Yep.
Waverly hit a couple of deep passes to set up a score in the second half for them, a 25-yard pass to the corner pylon out at the 2-yard line. So, you know,
Yep.
defense was there. They just threw the ball where it had to be. I mean, that quarterback was impressive. So, you know, it is what it is. A hard-fought loss. We fought till the end and had a couple of really good chances. Had a long pass play to Chandler Bowden for 67 yards as a highlight of the second half. Should have had another highlight for 80 yards for a touchdown to Mr. Allred. I know he's going to be dreaming about that. You know, he's just, you know, it happens. These are kids. They make bad plays at the worst time sometimes. You know, all you got to do is get back up, go back to fighting at least. One bright spot, this is a tough game. Going into an off week should make us hungrier, help us prepare for some region action coming back at 09 and next. So, you know, that's a big ball game in and of itself. So, you know, it doesn't hurt us in the region, doesn't hurt us in playoff perspective. Just makes us tougher. You know, it's a good team to play.
Get you, and you think about games like this. It's like if we can compete with 3A schools, we should be able to compete with 2A. And going forward, this puts you in spots now where you're learning. Going to the playoffs, you get put in the spot. You know what you can do. You know what you got. You know who you can trust on offense and defense.
Exactly. And you know that little sense of urgency, it kind of dies down a little bit because you can relax. Hey, I've been in this situation before. Mm-hmm. This is what we can do. Penalty wise is 2 penalties in the second, or 3, 2 by them, 1 by us. All 3 were 15-yarders, so relatively clean ball game. Physical ball game. Waverly player got tied up with Mason there at the end. You know, I hate to see that, but you know, physical ball game, clean. Couldn't ask for anything better.
No holding calls, which is pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's amazing. Didn't see any because that has been our Achilles heel at times. We'll have 3 or 4 at least a game, averaging, it seems like, since I've been keeping up with stats or helping. So it's good game, fun game. Come out with a loss. Hey, like you say, though, Tennessee Volunteers, Monterey. Hey, let's get them next week.
Yep, let's get them next week. And here's the thing: next week they're off. You get a bye week, get to rest up your guys before you go back into region play. You've got Oneida, Bledsoe, Wartburg. A lot of big games coming up.
You know, and too, you notice Mason, he ran hard tonight, but he got beat up. He got beat up. You saw Allred a little bit more, which hopefully will pay dividends later on down the line. You know, he gets some more carries, gets put in those spots. You know, so be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he ran the ball hard. You know, taking nothing away from anybody tonight.
The question is, what do you do in winning time? When it's time to win, when it's time to be there, how do you react? Your habits come back to who you are. You've practiced all week. Your coaches, your fundamentals. It all comes back to moments like this. And you as a coach know that there's times like that where you see a kid and it's just they either seize a moment or they don't, and they had to learn from it.
Exactly. Like I say, pick yourself up and go back. You know, still a lot of juniors out on the field that are playing. So, you know, like you say, it only makes you better down the road. You learn from those little mistakes that you make, looking to run too fast before you catch the ball, you know, getting caught up in the moment. It happens. It happens, like you say. All you can do is get better and try to progress from there.
It'll be all right. Just take it day by day.
Exactly. Like, you know, the silver lining is it doesn't hurt us a bit. It just makes us stronger. Playing a good, strong, physical, you know, run and pass oriented team like Waverly is only going to prepare us for later on down the road.
If you just said 10 years ago, watch this team, we would have got annihilated. 10 years now, you got Coach Hughes, you've got some depth. You've got players wanting to play. You've got a lot of this stuff building this county and this community. You're ready for these ball games.
The system, I mean, the Monterey Sports Network, Mr. McNeil with his bowl of ice cream. I mean, what more can you ask for? Things are.
We need snacks. That's the next thing. Get some sponsors for snacks.
Exactly. Pork sandwich sounds good.
Oh.
But what a beautiful night, though, guys. Yeah. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better night for football. Not cold. I mean, perfect weather. Just a great atmosphere. They announced over the intercom, they raised over $1,600 for Waverly and their school system, and for whatever they want to put that money toward, they took up we'll call it a love offering. Halftime, the cheerleaders passed around the bucket. So, hey, kudos to the Monterey crowd coming out and giving, supporting a good cause.
That's good.
School supplies from Burke. So, that's the American spirit right there, coming together, helping somebody when they're down,
And in football, like stuff like this takes their kids' minds and parents off of that for a little while. That's why you have sports. That's why you have teams. Why you have this. But at the end of the day, life matters way more than sports. Teaching them about life, how to give back, and
the important things, and like you say, livelihood. Things, as Waverly well knows, things can change in an instant.
Yep.
When you least expect it to. So be thankful for where you're at in life, your loved ones. Hug your wife, kids, family. Cherish every moment, because things can change before you know it.
You're right. Well, folks, from Medley Field, from the Monterey Sports Team Network, that's it for tonight. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you in 2 weeks at Oneida. Should be a fun region matchup.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch, because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcats Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. Looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handle your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.